Okay, but it's not a bad day today. I mean, it's not blazingly sunny, but it's bright. That's the best I can say. So yeah, it's kind of is it kind of central-ish? Okay, okay. So hope you'll enjoy the stream today because we're gonna we're doing this one here, which is what we got last time, but we'll say that in a minute because we're just saying hello, and if people, a couple of people can come in, that would be very nice. And if you enjoy the video, please hit that like, subscribe to the channel. Unless of course you're not interested. But even if you don't, come on and have a chat anyway. Why not? It doesn't cost anything. Bar your time, of course. Right, I'm just gonna change this setting. Okay, and just do the chat so that it's all messages, not just the top ones. Okay, so hopefully I'll get somebody coming today. So I hope you'll pop in and try and cheer me up a bit. Right, okay, a biscuit, one sweet, couple of nuts. I've already had some of the nuts to kind of get them out of the way, because you don't want to see me eating, do you? So right, so the alloys for broom, I think we'll leave that. We'll give it a break from the old Oblivion gates, because he can easily get lost in those. So I must say, on this, this kind of playing this remastered, after not doing it, being able to finish it the first time when it came out, although it wasn't when it came out, it was about 3 years later. Most of these things on here are kind of things that are to do with buying a house, doing the arena, starting the DLC, or it's collecting things and we gotta wait. So we haven't got many kind of proper quests. Whereas when I was playing it the first time, I had tons of them, tons of unfinished ones. So this is going to be a bit better. So I think we're time to start now. So hello everybody. Howdy, partners! Hello there. Hope you enjoy the stuff today. Right, okay, I'm going to take this off. If anybody comes in, I have to put them back on. So hope you'll pop in, say hello. I know it's getting monotonous, me trying to 100% it. They like, some people like to just upload videos, edit it, and throw those up. So I must admit, these are more than bite-sized chunks. So, but it's, some people might like that, and if you do, well, hit that button. So we're going to do following a lead, which is what we picked this up last week. Okay, we picked this up last week because last week we did a kiss before dying, where suddenly it all went crazy and I didn't have a clue what was going on. I thought I'd messed up, but apparently this was meant to happen. So a kiss before dying, that was a massive shocker. So I was not prepared for that and thought I'd messed up, killed the wrong person, all kinds of stuff. But apparently that is what's meant to happen. So I was kind of glad in the end, but I didn't see that straight away. So yeah, Lucian Lachani told me off for inadvertently killing off members of the Black Hand. I must now travel to the city of Anvil. Once there, I should wait near the barrel behind the statue in the pond and see who comes up to set up this fake dead drop. I must then confront this person and find out why they've been tampering with my contracts. I mean, it can't be, what's his name in Skyrim, can it? What was that guy in Skyrim that betrayed his friends? But it's unlikely, isn't it? 200 years in the future, that is. So that's what it is, and this doesn't reveal any more. But that's where we are. This is Anvil. That's where we are, and that's where we're going. But that there is just something I noticed in the distance. So if we go to our... I was going to do some enchanting, but I ran out of time. So I would like to do some enchanting, but I haven't worked out how to do it yet. To be quite honest, I haven't worked it out yet how the system works. This was something when I first played this game on the original version, I didn't do at all because I didn't even know about it. I only knew that some of the stones from the sickle stones. You know, you could enchant a weapon with that. But apart from that, it was the only way I knew of doing it. I could do with charging that. So I don't know how to put multiple effects on, because every time I did back, or I thought I was going to go to add a spell, it just ended and it took me out of it, and I'd already created it. So I haven't worked out that yet. So if anybody can put me wise on that, could you please come in and just spell it out for me a little bit, because I've never had experience of doing that. So if you could help me on that, I'd really help. Alright, so here we are. Let me just check that it's got to be between a certain day, time of day or something. Doesn't seem to say what time of day. Right, okay, so what I've done is hidden here. we're hiding just here. I think I've got rid of all my stuff, so I should be able to carry a bit. Sometimes I get it down to like 400, so it's probably because I haven't loaded a lot of stuff, but I did unload most of it. Alright, so we're kind of, yeah, he's kind of around the corner there. At least I think I'm supposed to wait by the barrel or something. So that's what we've got to do. So, oh, there is a barrel. So have I got to wait by the barrel? I presume I've got to wait by the barrel. So I'm not quite sure how this works, but I did notice that in the distance, and that is what this marker is. So I'm kind of roughly, slightly out there, isn't it? Let me just move it to there. So in that, so that'd be something I might pop into later, because I'm trying to find those ones. So I'm not sure if I got to like click in there and the person that's just come up. So we've got to speak to this person and find out what's going on. For a minute I get in the barrel.
No, please don't hurt me. He paid me to do it.
Hang on. What do you mean, Enilroth?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do anything wrong. It was the robed man. He paid me to put those things in the barrel. I don't know his name, and his face was in shadow. He called to me yesterday as I walked by the lighthouse. I think he lives there. Or he did anyway. He told me he was leaving Anvil. I'm sorry, but that's all I know.
See, I could do liar. Tell me everything. You know, if I was doing Wendy's voice, that is, but I'm not. So, all right, Enilroth, tell me more about this lighthouse.
It's just outside the city walls. I think the robed man has lived there for quite some time. In the cellar. I don't know what goes on down there, but there's a horrible smell coming from underneath that door. It's like something died inside. Listen, that's all I know, really. Maybe Ulgar Fog-Eye can tell you more. He's the lighthouse keeper and probably rented out the cellar. Talk to Ulgar. He's sure to have the key to the cellar. You know, if you want to get down there. Now, please, just let me go.
Okay, right. So, well, I won't kill this guy. Wendy's not the type to kill anybody, although I spent the last couple of episodes killing people. But purely because we want to do all the quests. Okay, well, thanks for your input there. Wendy found that very interesting. I wonder what... Is he
Well, certainly.
He's already at 77, so it was already a good disposition. Okay.
Just leave me alone, all right? I don't want no trouble.
All right, I'm going to believe him. Thousands wouldn't. Right, let me have a look at that. And see what my next move is. So I've got to go to that place, so obviously I'll inspect that and find out where that is. So I spoke with him, it's paid by a rob man, and put a dead drop in the man. So this we've been getting dead drops for a little while, but it looks like the last one or two has been, instead of being fed by Lucien LaChance, it's been done by somebody else, which is making me kill the wrong people. Actually killing some of the the dark ones. Anyway, so he's living in the cellar, but recently left. This road man must be the Traitor. I must speak with him and see if I can persuade him to part with the keys to the cellar. Okay, so that's what we'll do. We're going to click on that, open the map, and it's just there. Oh right, well, I suppose it would be there, wouldn't it? But should we go in there first? I know what you're saying, Ray. You just started a quest, don't do it. Okay, fair enough. Alright, I mean, it all makes sense to me. So we won't be getting distracted. We do that in between. You know. Right, okay, I may have to crouch. I like a good crouch. So probably a good idea to come in there at night or we'll be in bed. So let's go in there. So hopefully I'll pop in, say hello. Let me just check that you know, whether it's come in or not. Okay, looks like they're not at the moment, although I haven't got it on play, but I generally don't really have it on play. I just pause it because the text still comes up. Okay, so let's go in here. Let's hope it all works out okay. Right, so I mean it's probably the wrong time of day, isn't it, to do this? So part of me wants us, you know, maybe say wait a few hours. You know, I don't want to wake the man up in the middle of the night. Although it might be handy in case we've got to rip his head off. Okay, I might have to wake him up. Ah, right, okay. Further. I wonder what's this way. Well, I'm not going to nose around all this stuff. But I've still got like those cups on me, haven't I? Ceramic cups. Yeah, probably have. Okay, so let's go in here, and that's 2 doors I've been through. Wait a minute, there's probably another one. But I suppose it would be in a lighthouse, you know, gradually go up. Oh yeah, and then to finish it off, a ladder. That's 3 times. Far too many doors. Okay, oh, what a lovely, lovely area this is. Aha! Now, dare I show my face? Let me just check the quest. I'm very unsure about everything I do in this game because, you know, this game is catching me out a lot. I'm going to speak with... Right, Ulgar, what's his name? Okay, so this is probably Ulgar Fog-Eye. Excuse me!
Hail and welcome, friend. Hail!
Hail and well met. Yeah, but by the way, what a lovely view from here. On this lovely subterranean evening. Look at that. Beautiful town of Anvil there. Hello, Ulgar.
Well now, what might you want?
Well, I would like the key to the cellar, please, Ulgar.
Oh, do you now? And just why should I give you that?
Well, because I may slit your throat. Well, I could say, if you don't, I'll slice your throat, or the Dark Brotherhood demands it, dog. But I don't think that would help much. So Wendy will probably just wait for a response.
All right, that's it. You've gone and annoyed me now. Have at thee.
Oh.
You're pathetic.
Oh dear, maybe. Oh dear. All right, wait a minute. Before I do that, I would like to place something in my... Before we... hang on. Wait a minute. Don't rush ahead. Let me just see what I have in the old Azura Star. Do I have a petty soul gem? It's pretty petty, that is, isn't it? So let's do that one. And well, I mean, I didn't really want to attack him. I suppose I could have done the other option, couldn't I? I mean, have I got to kill? I mean, it didn't say I got to kill him. I would like to keep him alive if possible. I've got to try and persuade him to part with the key. It looks like I didn't do a very good job of persuading him. I know what I'll do. I'll do something completely out of the ordinary. I will see if I can calm him so that he doesn't have a go at me. Now, so let's see. I could command the creature. I wonder if that'll help. Anybody know how to get out of this? I feel like I should have loaded that in. There you go. Right, let's see. I want to do something that will calm him down so much that he will just change his mind. But you know, it's probably not going to happen, is it? Since I probably haven't got it. Voice of Rapture. I'm going to charm him. No, that's not charming you then, is it? Okay, well let's try the other option. So I've kind of already set things in motion. Yeah, I might load it back in and just see if I can. But I just want to see if there's another alternative, like command creature, which yeah, level 2 might work. Excuse me there, young one. No, okay, that's not working either. All right, I'll try loading that in. Because I don't want to kill everybody that I see. I want to give them the benefit of the doubt. So let's load that in. And I've got to remember not to use that save over a save. Yeah, that's the difficult bit. Right, put away the axical. Hello there, Ulgar.
Well now,
we'll try a
what
different
might
tack.
you want?
I'll try. I want the key to the cellar now.
What? What's the meaning of this? What's going on here? Oh, I don't want no trouble.
Oh, yeah.
Here, take the damn key.
Right, okay. Okay, well done. Right, now what? Right, I've got the key, so I could leave him alive. I mean, I think that's a good idea. What do you think? Where are we? Quests. So, see if we can persuade the partner with the key. That seems okay. So I've done that. So therefore, I should now be able to. Oh, hang on. What did that do? Wait a minute. It just updated. I've obtained the keys to the lighthouse where the traitor's been living. I must unlock the cellar door and proceed down, so I may continue my investigation. Okay, yeah, I was just wondering if, because it was pointing at him. So, let's go back down there. Thank you very much. Glad I didn't have to kill you, because you could be an innocent bystander who's just got the key to the thingy. So I want to try and give them the benefit of the doubt if possible. I know I'm learning as I go along. I've never done these quests before, so I haven't got much idea on what to do. Right, is that not working now? So I keep pressing the wrong button. If you're wondering why, it's because the UI is different than how, you know, I'm only used to the original, and I'm not used to how it is now, so it takes me a while to. Let me just check that it is marked, because sometimes, you know, it's marked and then it's not marked. It's like there's one on top of the other. Should have done a marker that was slightly different, shouldn't they? So we're gonna. Yeah, it doesn't really say, does it? But I presume it's there. But you see what I mean? It's not really telling me, is it? It's what markers can be a bit of a pain in the neck, isn't it? So I'd have to move that. So if somebody could remind me where that is. Because there probably is a red thing there, but I can't see it because it's covered up. Did I not remove it? Oh, sorry. Well, okay, yeah. Although it just switched. Oh god, it just switched as I came through the door. So yeah. It's what I don't know what's wrong with these markers. They jiggle about all over the place. Yeah, it looks like it's in there. So it's a very confusing system. It could be downstairs, for all I know. But because there isn't a marker on the door, you see, we're not quite sure. I know it's in clairvoyance. Brilliant. Right, so let's have a look around here. Is this it? Lighthouse Cellar. Right, okay, I'm going to go into Crypt mood. Right, now, I'll tell you what, I'm going to do a hard save here. I'm going to do a proper save, so I'm going to do a new save. I'm going to do a new save because this is an auto save. Okay, so I'm going to do a new save so that I can take those off. Alright, so that's just something I'm trying to guard myself from making any mistakes by getting rid of auto saves, because I've heard that they're it could be that the first version of the game was unreliable, and this one's better, but I'm not taking any chances. So I'm going to make sure it's as good as possible. Oh, what's that there? Oh, look at that. So let's open it and go in. Okay, I've got a little biscuit there, but I won't have that yet because there's possible talking. Right, okay, so I've gained entry to the Anvil Lighthouse cellar. I must now search the cellar for some clue to the Dark Brotherhood traitor's identity or motives. Okay, straight away a dead dog. So, should I be invisible? It might be that might be a good idea. So let's do that. I'm going to go with. Have I got a spell actually for? You know, like chameleon or something. So that's what I would like really, is something like chameleon, because that would hide me enough, but I don't go invisible, so I can interact with something, and hopefully, you know, that won't make me visible. So I'm trying to do that. I'm trying to choose that one. Right. That's if I have it, of course. Right, it'll have to be a potion then. Right, okay, let me get the potions up. So, something for chameleon. So that's 25. So let's do that one. Oh, let me just double check what I got to do. Hang on. I got to keep checking because I can't always remember everything. So I've got to search the cellar, but there is somebody here, so it probably won't be in these barrels or anything. It's going to be in something important. A sheep. That's somebody invisible there, or somebody at the other side. It could be somebody. Oh dear, an unknown victim. I've just pressed on it, just in case that's crucial. I'll open the cupboard. Nothing in there, okay. Let's have a little look around. What is that there? There's something around the back there. Shut the barrel. Probably nothing to do with the barrel, but still. Right, what's this? Should I take that? Is that some clue? Oh, there's a door there. So if we can see if we can find anything. Because sometimes, you know, they're really quite well hidden, some of these things. God, there's somebody's leg. So it doesn't look as though there's anything kind of
Sorry
important.
I'm late, was at doctor. How's
okay.
it going?
How's it going? Yeah, okay, yeah. Hello, Wendy, alright. We've got this quest. Just to refresh so that NJ knows. Yeah, we're doing this quest following on from last week where, you know, I thought I'd done something wrong, and, you know, Lucian the Chance says, oh, I've been killing people, you know, members of the Black Hand. And so, you know, for a minute I was completely clueless, and apparently somebody is some unknown person is putting these dud drops in instead of Lucian LeChance's. He's swapping them out, and accidentally we were killing people, you know, that's in the organisation. So this is carrying on from that, where I had to meet someone in Anvil by a barrel behind a statue and confront this person, and he led me to this lighthouse in Anvil. And we had a discussion. He gave me the key, or put it this way, I made him give me the key, and so now we're following up that lead, or where we've got to look around for something suspicious. But that looks like an animal in there, so it could be that it's in here. So there may not be a person in here. Maybe it's a wolf, which is really a person. But there's obviously going to be something here. There's a rat in here, there's a dead woman, there's you know, a dead dog, there's a crazed dog, which I'm a little bit worried about. There's some gold, I won't take that. And we'll check this. Because it could be any one of these items, could be something important. But you see, I'm not going to know, am I? So, it's where these things fall. There's another unknown victim. So, some dead victims here. And a dangerous dog. Let's have a look at the diary. Aha, the traitor's diary. Oh God, look at this. Okay, right. It's all right, Mother. It's almost over. I'm close, so very close. How long have we struggled? How long have we waited? Too long, I know. But it's almost over, I promise. Kill him, 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 kill him. Many, many times. We'll be saying, kill him, kill him, kill him. Right, so that's part of the quest. And then, Mummy, Mummy, as you lie in the dark. As you lie in the dark, man comes and makes you die. My dad's hands are red with guilt because he killed the life we built. I hate it, all this lying, all this pretending. Sithis and the 5 tenants be damned. How long do I have to live by their rules? How long before I get my chance? I saw Lucien Lachance yesterday. I think he spelt it wrong. I think it was L-E, isn't it? Unless I got that wrong. He was in the sanctuary talking with Ochiva. He was right there, so close I could have severed his spine in less than a heartbeat. Oh, Mother, never before have I had to exercise such self-control. What's sickeningly ironic is that it was the Dark Brotherhood's discipline that allowed me to restrain myself. I've been part of their family for so long, it's a part of me, whether I like it or not. And in all that time I fooled them all. They see me as a fellow member of the Brother, a trusted family member. Some day soon I will learn the truth about the Night Mother, and when I do I will use that trust to get close to her, close enough so that I may rend the head from her body, just as Lucien Lachance did for you so long ago. So yeah, I shall have to check my spelling of Lucien Lachance. Damn it, Mother, why did it have to be this way? Maria was so beautiful, she was perfect in so many ways. Why couldn't she handle the truth? Why couldn't she realize her family didn't really love her? She was a murderer like the rest of us, paid to kill in the name of Sethis. I really thought that we could be together, make a real family, with real love. But she told me she could never accept your place in my life. So now she's gone. She didn't deserve to live after the horrible things you said about you. I never should have told her, I know. I'm so sorry, it will never happen again, and the others will never find her, don't worry. There's nothing left for her to find. I like to lie in the grass and watch the ants. And, what's that? I'll watch the ants, sand, air, underground. The last letter seems to be slightly missing. Ants, sand, air, underground mazes, so safe from the dark, terrible people will kill the. It looks like it's cut off some words. Will kill kill the skill, the people kill everything. Yeah, kind of cut off there for some reason. Right, I did it, Mother. I killed them all. I killed them. I'll curse them for to wander their ship in undead for all eternity. They came to talk to the old man in the lighthouse. When they saw me, they could have kept walking, but no, they laughed. They laughed at me, Mother. They called me names. They said I was strange, that I was a human rat living here in the cellar of the lighthouse. They did not know who they were dealing with, so I snuck them on board. Later that night I slit their throats, last one of them. So there's the Serpent's Wake sits. The ghost ship of Anvil, they call it now. Ha ha. Right, just have a drink a minute. It's a lot to read, isn't it? It's a wonderful news, Mother. Advancement at last. Lucien Lachance paid a visit to the sanctuary today to talk with me. He told me the Black Hand needed my services. One of the other speakers is looking to replace his assistant, who was killed fulfilling a contract. So Lucien Lachance suggested me. I met with the speaker and will serve as his new silencer. Ha! Lachance might as well have given me a contract to kill the Night Mother herself. I'm now one step closer to realizing our dream. I will learn the Night Mother's identity and tear the heart from her chest. And yes, and I have something special planned for Lachance himself. Mummy, I'm so afraid. I miss you, Yummy. Mummy, I just wanted you to kiss me again. Funny, the rest of the time he could speak all right. Father prayed, and guess who came to the hooded man and said his name? Father prayed, and guess who came? the hooded man in City's name who left, but then he came once more to pass through the window and door. I lie in fear, my mouth agape. That much job's to put it together, really. As wicked blade did cleave your nape. For I was watching neath the bed to see the falling in your head, and when your face lie on the floor, our loving eyes did meet once more. And so I pledged to you that day the Brotherhood would dearly pay, and just as they took me from you, I'll find and kill their mother too. But there's some place I need to start. Hello there. Right, hang on. And that's with Father's beating heart. And when that's done, I'll sing and dance to celebrate a dead LeChance. Okay, hello Adoran fan, how are you? I still haven't found the Adoran fan. I'm trying to find him, but he seems to have disappeared. He hasn't appeared for quite a while. So yes, come on, we're reading
How's
this.
it going, Adoring Van?
So I hope you're well, hope you're well too. So I'm trying to get through this, there's a lot of pages. So some very strange writing here. Green, blue, red, yellow, orange, green, blue, rearrange, green, blue, red, yellow, orange, green. So yeah, loads of yellow, greens and oranges. So all that lot. I've been careless. Oh, CK, black. I've been careless, too careless. The bothers, the burnings. Killing that fool Blanchard was the worst mistake I've made so far. I was seen, I was cloaked and hooded and escaped into the shadow, so no one learned my true identity. But now the Black Hand is suspicious. They suspect treachery. Suspect a traitor. I must be more cautious than ever. When in the snow, I like to die and fold my arms and wait to die. So little bits in between to totally confuse you. I've been switching the dead drops. It was so easy. I tracked LeChance from his lair at Fort Farragut to the first dead drop location. After LeChance placed the orders, I was sure he was gone. I switched them. It was so easy. Now LeChance's full silencer is working for us, Mother. Oh, the fun we'll have. One of the Black Hand told me they haven't seen such an ambitious family member since I joined the Dark Brotherhood. I use that very ambition to my own advantage. The fool will never question the dead drops. And as I write this, en route to the first target, one of the very members of the Black Hand. And so it begins. LeChance's silencer will kill one high-ranking brother member, then another, and so on until the entire family implodes. Eventually, as is the custom, the survivors will consult the Night Mother and seek her guidance. When that day comes, I will be there, ready to plunge a blade into that dark whore's fetid heart. Lucien LeChance will die. Okay, read it backwards. Lucien LeChance will die. Holy hell. Nothing like that were in Skyrim, is there? I've discovered the traitors. It's amazing. Who writes this stuff? He's a genius. I've discovered the traitor's diary. He has been in the Dark Brotherhood for years and is now a member of the Black Hand. His goal is revenge against Lucien LeChance and all of the Brotherhood for the murder of his mother when he was a child. And he actually plans on killing the Night Mother. I must return to Lucien LeChance at once at the farm called Applewatch and give him this information. Should I leave the dog? I'll leave the dog just in case it's him. Or it. Oh dear, it's Mother's head. I will take Mother's head and we'll try and lay that to rest somehow. Although it might not be a great idea. Okay, well let's sneaky our way out. Hopefully that's it. Maybe we'll have to come back here and finish the job. Poor unknown victim. I was tempted to move her. I might come back and move her. Okay, so I presume we go back out. I'll tell you what, this is creepy, this Dark Brother. I wish I'd never started now. Something I should have left for another character. So, yeah. Okay, so thanks you both for coming in. I am going to try and find a door and fan. Right, okay, so... Alright, let me just think what I'm doing here. So, we have to meet him at Applewatch, so let's go back to Applewatch. Now, should I... I'll tell you what. Where are we at the moment? I think it was somewhere around here. Let me just put that marker back again. I know I might get in the way of the red marker. See, they should have done this like an upside down one, so they wouldn't interfere with the other one. That's what I would have done, or a different marker. But they probably use the same one for ease of use. Okay, so let's go there, open a map, and go to Applewatch. Where it was the scene of a deadly crime there as well. So I hope you enjoy it. I've got a biscuit here at the minute. I thought I'd have a biscuit, but I've got no cup of tea. It really is upsetting me. Right, so I take it I'm meeting him here. Lucian. So I've got to check all the time because some of these are really, really complicated. At least I find them complicated, put it that way. Aha!
Sir, at last you've arrived. Fear not, for the crisis that has threatened the Dark Brotherhood has finally come to an end. I am Arquin, speaker for the Black Hand. As you can see, we have dealt with the betrayer, Lucian LeChance. No longer will you serve as his puppet. It seems LeChance wanted revenge against the Dark Brotherhood for some reason, and used you to do his dirty work. But now we can begin anew. I bestow upon you the title of Speaker. You will take Lucian LeChance's place on the Black Hand. Welcome. As you know, the Black Hand is now in a state of disarray. LeChance ordered you to...
Poor Lucian.
We five, including you, are now all that remain. Even worse, you killed the listener. The Black Hand without a listener is like a hand with no thumb. Even the listener's successor is dead. So, we have no choice but to invoke an ancient ritual. We must wake the Night Mother from her slumber and seek her guidance. Between the hours of midnight and 3 a.m., ask me about the Night Mother, and we will away to Our Lady's home. Only then will the ritual begin.
I don't know about you, but I think this is probably why I couldn't do it the first time. I mean, I don't even know if I started the Dark Brotherhood, to be honest. I have no idea how far I got in it. It was too long ago. Right, let's ask about Lucian LeChance, please.
When we confronted LeChance, he tried to defend himself, tried to declare his innocence. But we would not hear his treacherous lies. As you can see, he was no match for the combined power of the Black Hand, even weakened as we are.
So is that why in Skyrim you have the Black Hand? See, it's all piecing together now, because Skyrim's 200 years later. So this is the change that happened. This is why I'm glad I'm playing Oblivion, is because I never got a chance to finish it, and this is filling in holes that, you know, I went into Skyrim, you know, blind, so I didn't have any clue of what happened before, because I never got this far. Let's ask about the Night Mother.
You must understand our need for darkness and secrecy. Speak to me only between the hours of midnight and 3 a.m. and we will be off.
Right, is it alright if I look around? Says Wendy. Right, so what was it now? Oh, it's the wrong side. It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Okay, so we've got to wait till what? Midnight, was it? It's always like it's got to be between the hours of whatever, isn't it? I must do that so that I might expose the traitor. Okay, well, I just tempted to have a look around, but should I go any further?
You are like an unholy vision, so beautiful.
May we forever serve the Night Mother.
Oh, that's very kind of you.
Black Hand welcomes you.
Greetings, fellow speaker.
Okay, well, second thoughts, I won't. I might, I don't want to open a box and, get completely claustrophobic. Right, so let's advance time then, till then. So 12 hours will be 4 a.m, which would be too much, wouldn't it? So let me try and think. Midnight, we want 6 hours, don't we? So if I do that, that should be about right, shouldn't it? Let's hope so. Oh no, that'd be 2 o'clock, wouldn't it? Well, 6 hours on to that. It's 10 o'clock. 12 hours will be 4 o'clock. No, hang on. Oh, I'll tell you what, something wrong with my brain today. That's 12. So yeah, that'll do. So that's 12. Right, okay, it's right. It's a rough night. Go on, got to think about what I do and all. This is why I got to double check everything.
The Black Hand welcomes you.
Right, can I talk to you now? So it's the right time. It was 12:30, so I should be okay. Let me just check it is AM. Right, okay.
Dear Speaker, when darkness shrouds the Empire, we can travel to the resting place of the Night Mother and begin the ritual of awakening.
Okay, tell me about the Night Mother, Arquin.
The Night Mother must be awakened so that we may seek her guidance. Are you ready to travel now to her resting place?
Can I look around first? Well, I'm not ready just yet.
All right, but don't tarry too long.
Okay.
Until we receive the Night Mother's guidance, the Dark Brotherhood will remain in disarray.
Okay. Well, I just want to go and look at the body over there. Any rumours?
This is no time for gossip.
Oh. Is it all right
destiny awaits us.
if I just go and look at the body? I just want to check that is Lucien LeChance, you're not hoodwinking me or anything.
May we forever serve the
Is
night.
that Lucien LeChance?
You are like an unholy vision.
Am I allowed
So
to?
beautiful.
I'll tell you what, I'm going to do a save. Because I'm frightened to death of doing anything in this quest now. I'm just going to check the corpse of it. He's been murdered, stripped and mutilated by the Black Hand. Apparently they thought he was a traitor and punished him accordingly. What do you mean they thought he was a traitor? I'm not sure if it could be these are the wrong people. I'm very wary of what to do. I almost feel like, I've been tricked. And these are a bunch of people that are trying to toy with me. So I'm very, I don't know, I'm just very worried. I just want to see if there's anything bad going on. Wish I can find something that will, find out that this is all a load of, they're trying to hoodwink me. I don't trust anything now, and especially after what's happened this last week or so. I don't know what to make of all this. I'm completely confused.
The Black Hand welcomes you.
Come in front of the
May
light
we
where I can
forever
see you.
serve the night.
Dear Speaker, when darkness shrouds the Empire, we can travel to the resting place of the Night Mother and begin the ritual of awakening.
Right. Okay. Shall we start
The Night
now?
Mother must be awakened so that we may
ready.
seek her guidance. Are you ready to travel now to
I
her
am. Sorry
resting
that took
place?
so long. Yes, let's go.
Very good, and so it begins, the Black Hand's journey into a darkness
Do
few
we
can imagine.
disappear?
Let us be off. The Night Mother awaits.
I was worried that might happen. So you can teleport from indoors, so why isn't that a thing in the game? I seem to be
Behold
fixed.
the Night Mother. The locals call this statue the Lucky Old Lady. They have no idea how lucky they really are. For this stone effigy masks the entrance into the Dark Brotherhood's most revered unholy site. The Crypt of the Night Mother herself. In a moment, we will begin. I will recite an incantation, and we can proceed down into the crypt and seek an audience with the Night Mother.
Okay.
I know this is all very overwhelming, dear child. Just follow along and you'll be fine. Now, let's go see what the future holds, shall we?
I'll tell you what, there's yet another twist.
Unholy matron, we of the Black Hand beseech you. Reveal yourself now, most magnificent Night Mother, so that we may seek your guidance.
Oh my god. The incantation, honor thy mother. The incantation revealed the hidden door to the Night Mother's crypt. I must follow the other members of the Black Hand down into the crypt. Once we're down there, the traitor will surely try to destroy them. The traitor will surely try to destroy the Night Mother. I must stop the traitor at all costs. I think I'm going to do a quick save here because oh, I'm not allowed to move or anything. Okay, right, now I'll do a save. We're going to do a save here. I'm going to do a... I'm very tempted to do a new save here, but I think what I'll do is I'll probably go over an earlier save. Let's go over, say, that one. I don't want to do too many new saves. I don't want save files to be too big. Oh, it's down there, okay. She looks a bit more threatening now than the lucky old lady. What happens if I press that? You reach up, kiss the lucky old lady on the cheek, and hope you'll get your wish. Okay. I don't know what that may have unforeseen circumstances.
What is the meaning of this desecration? Who has disturbed my ancient slumber?
Dearest Night Mother, most unholy maiden, please, we beg your mercy in this our time of need. The Black Hand seeks your guidance.
Ah, yes, I have been expecting you. The listener now kneels by Sithis, as does his successor. There is a traitor amongst you.
The traitor is dead, dear mother. We have come now to ask your blessing. Anoint one of us your listener so we can restore the Black Hand.
Wendy!
Foolish little girl. Lucien Lachance served Sithis till his dying breath. The Black Hand remains tainted by betrayal. Restoration is impossible.
Enough. Enough of this. You will all suffer for the pain you have caused me. I will destroy your Night Mother, and the Dark Brotherhood will fall.
What treachery? The traitor still lives. It is Matthew Bellamont. Do not let him harm the Night Mother. Kill him. Show me what you've got.
The Night Mother will fall by my hand.
Hang on. This is, I'll tell you what, this quest is going to be the death of me, I'll swear it. The incantation revealed the hidden door. The traitor must surely... I must follow the members into the crypt. Once we're down there, the traitor will surely try to destroy them. I must stop the traitor at all costs. Okay, so I'm just checking because I'm worried sick that I'm going to mess this up. Jeez, so I'm perplexed.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
So I'm going to do this. I thought I'd better do that quick because there's two of them and I didn't know if I didn't want to blow up everybody and accidentally kill the Night Mother, so I thought best to play safe there and just to hit that one. The traitor Matthew Bellamont is dead, and the crisis that has plagued the Dark Brotherhood is now over. The Night Mother still needs to name a new listener. I should wait and hear what she has to say. So it wasn't the person behind then, because I didn't know who I was supposed to be hitting. Because I could well have hit her by mistake.
So, at last we meet. I have been following your strange journey through the Dark Brotherhood, young one. Your killing of the old man Bainland, the execution of Adamus Philida, the way you stalked and murdered each member of the Draconis family. Your purification of the Cheydinhal Sanctuary. You, a mere underling, even managed to single-handedly eliminate half of my Black Hand.
I suppose I got through it. I'm now the listener? Does that mean I've reached the top? I could say, I revelled in the slaughter, but Wendy, I don't think would would say that. So I'm going to say, I only live to serve the Black Hand. I don't really want to say nothing, so I'll say that one.
I know, dear child, I know. You carried out your orders to the letter in the name of the Black Hand. How could I be anything but happy with you?
Oh, good.
No, my anger lies with the rest of my children. You see, I have known of Matthew Belmont's intentions since he was just a boy.
Really?
I knew of his thirst for vengeance. I could have informed my listener, but I refused. Refused to reward such incompetence. Ungol was weak.
Okay.
Indeed, I allowed Matthew Belmont to proceed on his destructive course, just as I allowed you to intercept him.
I don't know what to say, Night Mother. She's a genius. Let me just check the mic is okay a minute. You know, I could have tugged away at that. Okay, we're all right. But yeah, so much has happened in the last couple of weeks. I've been back and forth on. I don't know what is going on half the time, but I think I've got an idea now. But why? Yeah, I think Wendy would say that. But why, honoured Night Mother?
Don't you see? Our dread father foresaw your defeat of the traitor here in this very crypt. You have been chosen. You are to be my new listener. You possess strength and cunning, and a heart as black as midnight. You were marked by sickness the moment you emerged from your mother's womb.
Was I? I was hoping to be a good person, but it seems I've been the balance is tilted towards the wrong side. This is going to make my personality rating go very low down, isn't it? I won't say finally the authority I deserve, because I didn't really want to go down this murder and slaughter course, but I want to do every quest, so I'm very tempted to do a Skyrim and continue with Wendy, although she'd be 200 years old, but say Wendy's daughter as the Battlemage and carry on the tradition in the family. Very tempted. So what happens now, unholy matron?
Go, take a few moments to collect yourself. Meditate upon all that has transpired. Help yourself to any treasures this week.
Really?
When you are ready, speak with me again, and I will deliver you safely to the only place you can truly call home, the Cheydinhal Sanctuary.
Thank you, Mother.
There is much work to be done, and when you are back in the sanctuary, speak with Arquen. She will serve as your humble servant and guide.
Okay, thank you, Night Mother. I'll put that away, shall I? Hello, Arquen. What strange days these are. Right, I'm going to get a torch out in a minute. I do the light, you know, the light effect, but you know, I'm gonna hang on. Me first of all reset this. I always got to think about how I reset this. I'm going to do a torch a minute so that it stays on for a while. Okay. Right, I'm trying to lighten up. Hello there, Arquen. So I can have a look around, can I? So let's have a look around. I mean, there won't be anything behind there, will there? You're going to look though, aren't you? Okay, so, well, first of all, let's have a look at this. He might have something on him. Well, he's got a little bit of gold, and he has this. Now, it could be that I've already have this, but I'll take it anyway, for reference. Oh, sorry. What is this? An iron longsword? What about you, Matthew Lamont? See, I was wondering if that one there, you know, was that somebody I also had to kill? So I won't do both. Hang on, is that the same? Are those stats slightly different? Hang on a minute. That looked like it was slightly different. Hang on, let me go to here. Let me. Well, no, it's the same. Okay, I was just checking. I thought for a minute that was slightly different stats. A dagger of Nar. I think I'll take that. You know, anything that's kind of special, I'll probably take. Right, let's have a look around. Large chest. Oh, weak potion of sorcery is better than nothing. What about that one? An arrow of blizzards. I'd like to take that, but I think I'll leave that and take these. that resists normal weapons. That might be handy if I'm just wearing normal clothes. And my god, a war axe of fracturing. I must have that. That could be handy. I have to carry 3 weapons. Do you mind if I take the well, at least we finally met the Night Mother. Night Mother, how are you? I've always wanted to meet her, you know. I loved it in Skyrim, you know, going into the, going for a sleep in the Crypt when I first played Skyrim. You know, my Gandalf type character. Did enjoy that. Bloodgrass, I'll take some of the bloodgrass. Hope I'm allowed to take this. Some liquor, some nightshade, void salts, nightshade. May as well take any free gifts that are going. Okay. Right, okay. So I think that's all. Oh, hang on. The Brothers of Darkness. So let's have a look at this. So let's read this. So me first of all, let me have a drink of water. I'm not sure if I've ever, you know, read this in Skyrim or this, because they tend to repeat, don't they, these books. The Brothers of Darkness by Palarn Assi. As their name suggests, the Dark Brotherhood has a history shrouded in obfuscation. Their ways are secret to those who are not themselves brothers of the Order. Brother is a generic term. Some of their deadliest assassins are female, but they're often called brothers as well. How they continue to exist in shadow, but be easily found by those desperate enough to pay for their services, is not the least of the mysteries surrounding them. The Dark Brotherhood sprang from a religious order, the Morag Tong. Wow, during the Second Era. This is stuff I don't know. The Morag Tong were worshippers of the dangerous spirit Mephala. I can't remember if I knew that. I mean, if I did, I've forgotten it. Who encouraged them to commit ritual murders. In their early years, they were as disorganized as only obscure cultists could be. There was no one to lead the band, and as a group they dared not murder anybody of any importance. This changed with the rise of the Night Mother. All leaders of the Morag Tong, and then afterwards the Dark Brotherhood, have been called the Night Mother. Sorry, I'm struggling today with the text. Not because I can't see it, but yeah, I'm trying to find out where the pauses are that have been called the Night Mother. Where the same woman, even if it is a woman, has commanded the Dark Brotherhood since the Second Era is unknown. What is believed is that the original Night Mother developed an important doctrine of the Morag Tong, the belief that while Mephala does grow stronger with every murder committed in her name, certain murders were better than others. Murders that came from hate pleased Mephala more than murders committed because of greed. Murders of great men and women pleased Mephala more than murders of relative unknowns. We can approximate the time this belief was adopted with the first known murder committed by the Morag Tong in the year 324 of the Second Era. The potentate Versidue Shai was murdered in his palace in what is today the Elsewhere Kingdom of Senchal. In a brash move, the Night Mother announced the identity of the murderers by painting Morag Tong on the walls in the potentate's own blood. So I don't think this is Morrowind, it might be earlier than that, so I wouldn't know this bit. Previous to that, the Morag Tong existed in relative peace, more or less like witches. Coven occasionally persecuted, but usually ignored. So I'm struggling with where the pauses are. In remarkable synchronicity, at a time when Tamriel the Arena was a fractured land, the Morag Tong was outlawed throughout the continent. Every sovereign gave the cult's elimination his highest priority. Nothing more was officially heard of them for 100 years. It is more difficult to date the era when the Morag Tong re-emerged as the Dark Brotherhood, especially as other guilds of assassins have sporadically appeared. So, got me. My eyes are going a bit. I don't know what. It's slightly blurry there for a minute. What's that? Sporadically appeared during the history of Tamriel. The first mention of the Dark Brotherhood that I have found is from the journals of the Blood Queen Alimahera of Hagath. She spoke of slaying her enemies by her own hand, or, if necessary, with the help of the Night Mother and her Dark Brotherhood. The secret arsenal my family has employed since my grandfather's time. Alimahera wrote this in Second Era 412, so one can surmise that the Dark Brotherhood has been in existence at least 360 if her grandfather had truly made use of them. The important distinction between the Dark Brotherhood and the Morag Tong was that the Brotherhood was a business as much as it was a cult. Rulers and wealthy merchants used the order as an assassin's guild. The Brotherhood gained the obvious rewards of a profitable enterprise, as well as the secondary benefit that rulers could no longer actively persecute them. They were needed. They were purveyors of an essential commodity. Even an extremely virtuous leader would be unwise to mistreat the Brotherhood. Not long after Alimahera's journey entry came, perhaps the most famous series of executions in the history of the Dark Brotherhood. The Colovian Emperor, Potentate Sovereign Chorak, and every one of his heirs was murdered on one bloody night in Sun's Dawn in 430. Within a fortnight, the Colovian dynasty crumbled, to the delight of its enemies. For over 400 years, until the advent of the warrior emperor Tiber Septim, chaos reigned over Tamriel. Though no comparably impressive executions have been recorded. The Brotherhood must have grown fat with gold during that interregnum. So I'll tell you what, it's hard to read some of these books. There's so many long words. There's Banas Alor. So did all these have to die? I'm a little bit confused because these ones that weren't supposed to die, but it seems to have gone okay. And there's the 5 tenants. So you can't dishonour the Night Mother. To do so is to invoke the wrath of Sissis. Never betray the Dark Brotherhood or its secrets. To do so is to invoke the wrath of Sissis. Never disobey or refuse to carry out an order from a Dark Brotherhood superior. To do so is to invoke the wrath of Sissis. Tenant 4, never steal the possessions of a Dark Brother or Dark Sister. To do so is to invoke the wrath of Sissis. I mean, they're dead, so I'll take it I'm okay. Tenant 5, never kill a Dark Brother or Dark Brotherhood Sister. To do so is to invoke the wrath of Sissis. I feel like I've done that. But seeing as they're traitors, I presume it's okay. Right, let me check now my quests. How I'm supposed to absorb all this, I'll never know. Right, okay. So it appears my days of killing for the Dark Brotherhood has come to an end. When I'm ready, I shall speak to Night Mother again. She will use her power to teleport me to the Cheydinhal Sanctuary. Okay. Which is somewhere in the area. So, I'll talk to Arquin.
The Night Mother wishes for you to take some time to consider your new position.
Oh.
We will speak when we are back in the sanctuary.
Hang on, for some reason there the sound went strange. Did anybody catch that? So I've got to speak to the Night Mother. So I hope I've got everything out of here. Although let's take that. So hopefully I've got everything of note. I don't want to take the just
You
all.
honor us with your presence.
Suddenly the sound has gone a bit strange. Let me just plug in my. It's gone a bit kind of crackly for some reason. Try that again. Right, well, I'll talk to the Night Mother, is it?
You've returned. I trust you've weighed the importance of your new position. For you will soon hear words that will change lives, alter destinies. And I hope you've taken everything you desire from my crypt. Once you leave, you will be unable to return. Now, are you ready to begin your new life?
Right, do you mind if I double check? I'm frightened if I'm going to miss something.
Enjoy the hospitalities of my home.
See, it could be something I'm missing. But yeah, is the sound gone iffy for you? There's definitely something gone wrong here. Let me just save this a minute. I'm frightened to death, you know, something's going to go wrong. But you know, just in case I don't want to miss.
You honor us with your presence.
I don't want to miss anything. You know, there could be something I'm not quite seeing. So if anybody notices anything that I may have missed, I'm sorry if I keep going back and all that, but I'm frightened to death I'm going to miss out on something important.
Tell.
You can't tell. Yeah, it sounds like to me, you know, it sounds like
You honor us with your presence.
Although that is okay, but when she's speaking in that kind of voice, it came out kind of a little bit kind of bitty. You know, as it was breaking down. But I think I've done it all. Okay, so may as well talk to the Night Mother.
You've returned. I trust you've weighed the importance of your new position.
Hello.
Hello.
Hear words that will change lives, alter destinies.
Okay.
And I hope you've taken everything you desire from my
Okay, yeah.
Once you leave, you will be unable to return. Now, are you ready?
Waving hand, medium light skin tone.
Yeah, like suddenly the sound has gone strange. It's like very. It's you know the kind of sound is breaking up as I'm hearing that text. So I don't know what's gone wrong. Oh no, it doesn't annoy me when this stuff goes wrong. So if you're noticing that the sound is breaking up, could you please let me know? I'm ready. Send me to the sanctuary.
Very good. Now begins your true journey. We will soon become very intimate, you and I.
Okay.
I see you still possess the Blade of Woe.
Yes.
I thought that was her ghost voice.
Chance when you first met. Allow me now to unlock its true power.
Ah.
Yes, you will now find the Blade of Woe a bit more potent than it was.
Okay.
Now go. Leave this crypt and serve our dread father till your dying breath.
Thank you, Night Mother. God, so glad that finally. Oh, well, so much for that. Arkwin and I have been teleported to the Cheydinhal Sanctuary. I should speak now with Arkwin, who will serve as my servant and guide in the days to come. I mean, I don't know, you know, this whole quest has been an absolute shocker to me because I've never done this. I never even got very far. I don't even know if I started it. Yeah. For some reason, it's coming through to me. The sound is breaking up slightly, so it's all gone as you're speaking. So hopefully that's not coming out on the recording, but for some reason I'm getting that on mine. I'm going to unplug it because I've been trying to charge it, so I don't need to charge it anymore. Right, so Arkwin and I have been teleported to the Cheydinhal Sanctuary. I speak now with Arkwin, who will serve as my servant and guide me in the days to come. Okay, so yeah, it's just that. Okay, so well, I think we'll do something nice and simple afterwards. You know, like
You honor us with your presence.
yeah, see what I mean? It's still
Honored listener, I offer myself as your humble servant and guide.
I'll tell you what.
Please allow me to mentor you in your new role. Here's what I believe we should do next. I will stay here and attempt to re-establish this sanctuary. I will begin recruiting new members. You must fulfill your new duties. The statue in Breville serves as a conduit between the Night Mother and the listener. Once a week, you must visit the statue. Talk to it. You will be presented with a list of names and locations.
Okay.
These are people who have prayed to the Night Mother. They request a visit from a speaker to arrange someone's assassination. All you need to do is visit the statue once a week. Get the list of names and locations and pass it on to me here in the sanctuary. Do this and I will give you your share of the sanctuary's weekly earnings.
Oh, great.
There's so much work to be done. So much work.
Okay, is anybody hearing that? I'm hearing that as there's a bit of an echo to it, and it's very bitty. So yeah, if anybody could tell me if the sound is coming out all right, because for me, through the headphones, it's coming out all funny. So
You honor us with your presence.
right, okay, so
Greetings,
it's
most
good on my
honorable
end, is
listener.
it? Yeah, to me it's coming out
The
very
time
strange.
has come for you to hear the whispers of death. Go to Braville and listen to the Night Mother.
So okay, so for a minute,
As the new listener of the Black Hand, it is
yeah,
the
okay. So
statue,
I'm
as
just
you know, is
seeing if it
located in the
will
city
go
of
back to
Braville.
normal
You may speak
once a
to
week.
that.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm just checking.
Sithis has blessed us with you, dear listener.
Yeah,
He
it's-
is our dread
It's
father.
all that wax in your ear.
I don't know what it is.
No bounds.
I don't know what it is.
Under your
GG
leadership,
clips.
the Black Hand will reign eternal.
But for some reason, in my headphones, it is gone. The sound is gone completely. So let me just try this again. For some reason, I
Or
hardly
the
hear what they're
earplugs.
saying. Hopefully, it's not the earplugs. I don't think it. It's been okay. So this is obviously now the Black Hand. So this kind of leads nicely into Skyrim, doesn't it? Because it now becomes that. So I didn't know any of this. Hence, I'm completely surprised by this. I'd heard.
Now you're muffled.
Now I'm muffled, am I? Yeah, for some reason, it all seems to be going wrong here on the audio side, and I've no idea what's going wrong with this. It switched to that. So, is that okay? Is it coming out all right now? Let me check it's coming out of the correct. Let me just mute that and unmute it and see. Because at the moment, I'm just getting really
Thumbs
kind of
up.
bad sound quality. So let's have a look around a minute. See, I think I killed this one, but luckily he's come back. So I think I was thinking of killing him. So this is back where we were before, isn't it? Yeah. So I think this is back to the old place where we had to murder everybody. Which, it's a total shocker to me, I'll tell you, because I didn't know about any of this stuff. This is all completely new. So I have no idea about all this. Now,
That axe looked heavy.
the axe looks heavy. Let me have a look at that. Yeah, I want to see if that weapon is... it looks like it's very similar to the one I already have. But this one disintegrates armor, which would be really handy. And, you know, all I want to know is if I could get that particular magic skill... I wonder if I get that. Is there like a disintegrate weapon? Yes, so I've already got a disintegrate weapon one. Because that would be a really handy thing if I could do more than one. I haven't worked out how to do more than one thing on an axe. See, that one's just an ordinary axe there. So we'll
Sorry, the one the skeleton was carrying.
Oh right, oh yeah. Oh okay, yeah, I dropped that one there. That's just one that I picked up because I thought it was needed for something. Yeah, yeah, this thing here, yeah, it's kind of, yeah, it's like the one that I have. It's kind of a glass one, but it's a double-handed one. And we're not double-handed. We're kind of one-handed one because we need the other one for our mage skills. Okay, right. So let's move on. So I presume now, have we reached the kind of top level? See, I'm worried about all these things being down, and I may have to visit all those things. So what I'm wondering now is, have I reached the end of that? And this is going to be like, you know, just reoccurring quests that, you know, they kind of keep on going. But it says I am the listener, so it could well be that that is the top one. I wonder how I would find that out. Let me just quickly view this a minute. I don't know if this will cause some kind of... I just want to see... No, it doesn't say on there. Okay, I just want to see whether it said I've got to the end, so I'll have to look it up. So what I was thinking today, so it looks like we've gone into dark stuff now. I was going to do the Thieves Guild, because that'd be more about stealing as opposed to killing. So I think that's what I was going to try and do, because I haven't got many other quests at the moment. Should we give me a run? There's no penalty if I choose not to. Did I get some weekly earnings, by the way? So that's something we can do. But I think what I'll do now is I think I was trying to do the Thieves Guild, so we have to. I think we were going to go for that one, that other one there. So I think this is the kind of shortcut out. So we've gone back to where we were before, in down the well. But yeah, I got very confused with this whole sequence of events. I'd heard that in one of these guilds there was a huge change, and that most obviously was it. Now what I might do is that place that I said I discovered down here, I think I'm going to go there, because if there's a place near the area, so I'm going to go there, kind of wind down a bit, because this has all been a little bit much for me at the moment. Because I didn't expect any of this to happen. So somewhere, although I think that was, I can't think where it was now. I think it was there, wasn't it? So if I go to say, well, let's go to here. Let's go out there. I'm just going to have my biscuit. So it won't be a minute. Put the torch away. So if I go out of there and then see if I can find that place. But yeah, the sound to me has gone very strange. So I'm hopeful that it's not happening to you. So I'm trying to find out where I think it was Fort Strand. Yeah, Fort Strand. So let's go to Fort Strand, because I presume I haven't been there. Wait a minute, there's one of those. I'm still trying to find those. In fact, let's go down by the river a minute, because you can find them down by rivers. So it's a good idea to look in those. But yeah, at the moment all my sound has gone very strange at the moment. Yeah, all the sounds have gone very bitty all of a sudden. So I can't believe that the mic has, that this has done it, because it just only changed all of a sudden. So I'm not quite sure. It could well be that it's just a recording error.
Who's there? Your presence here will not be tolerated.
Yeah, so I'm here and talking, but right, okay, yeah. Okay, so I was hoping to get a soul gem, but it could be that I've already picked one up. So I won't pick any of that up. Okay. I'll tell you what, since I haven't really picked up much yet, I'll pick that up. So I just want to check whether I've actually done this. I don't think I have, because it's not obviously listed on the map there. So I'm trying to get these forts done, because what I am going to do is I'm going to try this weakness to magic thing, and I'm going to try and do a series of them. Although I was hitting that rock, that's the only trouble with doing that. Is I heard if we do this a few times, it can increase it, quite a lot. and I haven't noticed much sign of that because I've done it 2 or 3 times, and I haven't really noticed it becoming stronger, but it could be that it is. Oh, I didn't do his all star strat. So I'll take that one, but I won't take the rest. But usually every time we come to these locations, you have to fight something off. That's just the way games are. Okay, but I generally just have a quick look around the area. So I don't want to be too long. Yeah, because sometimes, you know, there's chests and things. See, that's the kind of thing that, you know, when I was playing it the first time, I would pop all the stuff in there, pick it all up, bring it all the way back to that box, and then gradually transfer it out. If it was too heavy and I couldn't move, I just dump it in the box and carry on. But I'm trying to get all these Shadow Bash wines, so I've got a couple more to go, I think. Right, so this should be a new place. So just done the last of my biscuit. I'll try and lighten this up if I can. Alright, let me first of all see if we can fill up our soul gems. In fact, first of all, let me use this to pressed it on the wrong weapon there. Never mind. So that's that done, and then we'll see if we can just recharge. So I'll pick try and pick a good one, so that it doesn't take too long. I usually flick that one just to check whether it's empty. I'll go for a common one because I want to do it fairly quickly. So I want to make sure I have something so that I can charge up fairly quickly and don't take too long doing this. So I generally have a look, pick that one.
Boom.
A bone. Oh, I've got a bone there, have I? Okay, I'll drop that one. I'll keep that bear pelt, seeing as it's worth, well, it's not worth much. I don't know why I kept this, but I kept it to put in the house. So let's do like a grater or something, so that I don't spend too long doing this. But I usually check what's in it, so we'll do a grater one. Oh, I dropped it. I keep getting mixed up by the, you know, the old Xbox and PlayStation and Nintendo, you know. Drives us nuts, doesn't it? I wish they'd standardise it. So that's grand. So let's try and just do a greater one. Yeah, I'm always pressing the wrong button, that's the trouble. So let's do that one. I think that one, yeah, it's pretty full. So let's just do that one. Okay, that will do. Okay, so I usually have a good look around just to make sure I don't miss anything. And then we'll... Now I'm always going to be using this, and I haven't really got much else apart from this.
I'll hack you to pieces.
But I like to do the mage stuff first. And the trouble is, you know, it's difficult keeping away from these guys. That's the only trouble. But every time they hit me, they're going to take damage. But yeah, at the moment all my sound has gone very bitty, so I do hope that doesn't come out right. In fact, what I'll do is I might check that on my phone, whether I can hear that. Because at the moment I am hearing it like that. Just turn this up a minute. Hear this happen. So somewhere... Oh, I'll tell you what, this you... Although I think that was... Hang on. I'll tell you what, try and do this on the phone and very carefully move that thing. I'll tell you what, it's really not very precise to do it on a phone. It sounds like it's coming out okay on that. So I'll trust that it's coming out okay. But yeah, in my ears for some reason, so it could be the earphones. So I'm going to take that one because the other one's a little bit too heavy. Right, and probably I'm going that way. So I'll try to, you know, keep it as light as possible. Try to not double back too far. But that's why I've got this, see what, you know, that kind of detects life. Although I want to put other things on it, I'm trying to stack things, but I don't quite know how to stack items at the moment. I tried doing it and I wasn't successful at it for some reason. I didn't, you know, it seems rather confusing how it told me to do it. So I kept accidentally coming out instead of continuing, so it didn't explain it very well. Right, I'm just seeing if this is like a dead end or something, really. So I generally like to look around just to make sure I don't miss anything, because there's always the boxes and I need kind of potions, pick up the you know, the kind of money and stuff like that. There's some marauders, so we may as well do a heavy blow on this one, and then we'll throw that one a couple of times. Oh, let me do the soul gem, hang on. I'm trying to do these soul gem, but it's like it's soul gem is empty, right, so I haven't got anything to go in it, okay.
Damn rats, always skirting around in the shadows, making me pop.
Well, that sneak seemed to work. Took about 3 hits. I'll take that because those, you know, at least that didn't weigh much, but I'll leave the rest. Although that won't weigh much either, so I'll have that. Okay, so for the moment, let me just put this light on. This candlelight one. So you can see a bit better. Oh, my illusion's gone up. Right, let me just... Oh, I'll tell you what, I do like this ebony. It's really cool, isn't it? Really does look great, I think. It looks better than the Skyrim one. Oh, I'm encumbered now, am I? I am. Right, okay, let's drop something. I'll tell you what I'll drop. I might drop that bear pelt, because that uses up 8. So let's do that. Okay, so we'll look around here. Obviously we're going to go in here. Open this up with our skeleton key. And we'll have the top 2, we don't need the other. Okay, so I usually check all the way around, as usual, just to make sure I'm not missing anything. Make sure I've checked all the boxes. We can't level up, so there's no point sleeping on there, and we've done that. Okay, right, let's see where to now. So down there, down the stairs here. Right, that looks like a trap there. There's a rat. So we've captured at least a sort of a rat. Which, you know, be a petty, of course. Right, okay. But generally, I like to have a good look around, as you know. Probably don't need to look in crates and things, you know. Don't need those things anymore. We'll keep out of the way. I like to just check that. I do see the trap, so I will be avoiding that. I did see that, so... Okay, so I'm pretty sure we've done all that. Okay, so now we go around here. So I try to do these as quickly as I can, but being careful so that I don't miss anything. So I'm going to probably put the light on more when I'm in these dungeons now. But if I see something in the distance, I might just turn it off. Just so, you know, I don't activate them, right? So yeah, that looked like it was a way out, so I'll continue down. I'm not sure if that will come round to there, but it might. So if so, we'll come back through. So we'll carry on, but we're going to try and 100% it as normal. Right, okay, it kind of worries me when I see these, because some of them can break. And that looks like a long way down. So, yeah, you notice they're slightly broken there. It looks like I can go up here. So let's go up the safer route, just in case. Let's see if it's a, you know, it comes to like a dead end or something. Yeah, it does kind of. I don't know about you, but I mean, whenever I mean, if I do it with, say, Aragorn or something, if I do, you know, I've got an Aragorn one, which I'm just playing around with. You know, if I do an update of that, I might show that, continue that one, but he will probably not sneak. He will just, you know, like Aragorn would in the films. I was going to say real life there. Right, okay, so it's going back up again. Although it's going down actually. So, yeah, okay, so we've gone all the way around and we're coming back down. Okay, it makes a lot of sense. Hang on, I've got to think. Right, hang on. I came... Did I go? Yeah, I didn't come around there. Right, okay, this is slightly different then. So this is a different area. Which looks like it's coming to a dead end, doesn't it? So, all new stuff. So we'll take those, don't need the repair hammers. And we'll take that. So I generally, you know, I'm looking for everything in every one, so sorry if that takes a while. But, you know, I'm trying to get as much as I can out of it. And I presume if I come back later, you know, there'll be, you know, I might refill. So whether I'll do that, I don't know. So that's the end of that. I'll just check that corner. I'll do the light again. And then we'll come back out and we'll do the other part. Okay, so I hope you're enjoying it. I hope, yeah. I did get a little bit better sleep, but I don't know, some days I can like piece it all together, and other days, you know, I find it a little bit more tricky to get through the quests and things. So I don't think that'll lead anywhere. So if I go back out here, I just hope I'm going the right way. Yeah, and then we can go to the right, which could link up with the other one. So we go to the right there, don't need to go back. So let's go here. Right, got a couple of nuts, so I'll just eat that. I tend to, you know, try and do my, if I do a little bit of have a bit of a nibble, I just try and do that while I'm exploring, so I'm not, you know, chatting to somebody at a time. I think I'll leave this light on for a bit. I think someone's aware of me, yeah.
Your presence here will not be tolerated.
But I haven't noticed it to make a huge difference as you know, doing more this weakness to magic. But yeah, it's just still odd in my ear, so it could be this. I don't think I've got other earphones handy at the moment, because I think they're in one of my drawers. I think the one that I know where there is one, I don't think it comes out of one ear, so I have to stick with this one for a minute. Right, I'm just going to take a potion. So I'm going to fire off another spell. What I'm going to try and do is do an outfit where I can regenerate magic quicker, so I can do it more often. But I haven't had a chance to try and make something yet. I would like to do that, you know, in one episode. But I think what I'll do is I'll practice first, try and learn the process, because I've never done it before. And see if I can do it so it does multiple ones, and then I'll try and then I'll just go through it with you. But you know, probably most people would have learned that already. Right, I'm going to fortify the magicka. So if I do one of those, and then see if I can maybe do a second one. I want to stack them up a little bit, and then see if I've got. That's one thing I did forget, was to buy some potions. I must buy more sorcery potions because I do get through them very quickly because I'm always throwing spells. So I find that hard to keep throwing these spells all the time, especially when they miss because of some slight movement. But as you can see, it is kind of refilling quicker. This is the whole idea of what I'm trying to do, is do it so it does it quicker so I can throw it more often, so I don't have to worry about range so much. Okay, so I found out that if you stack them, they does seem to go a lot quicker. Right, I don't think I can carry much more. So what I might do is, if I do that, I need to see if I can drop something. See, I've already got one of these, so I'll probably drop that in there. Right, let me just try and find something that's not worth too much. See if I can throw that off. I'll keep that just in case, you know, it's handy for a certain mission or something, but probably unlikely I'll use it. Now, what does the Blade of Woe do? Because this is what I've been interested from the start. In fact, on my first one, I don't know if I ever had. I don't think I had this one. You know, this one I had the Blade of Woe when I first played it. I don't think it had anything on it, and I wondered why I was carrying this and I couldn't get rid of it. So I just want to see now what the effects are, because it is very. It damages willpower, damages health, demoralizes, and damages magic. So that's a really good weapon. It's not the kind of thing that we would normally use. So I'm going to get rid of that because I suppose I could get rid of that because that's not that important. So I might sell that. So there's not really much else I can pick up as there. So it's probably not worth picking any of those things up. Okay, so I can only have about 18. So I'll tell you what, I'll take those. I can just fit that in. I won't be able to do any more. But yeah, I do like this. I think that's probably what Virtuos have done. If they did the armor, I do like the armor because you know, Oblivion's armor did seem more detailed. You know, showed up the differences between the gold and the black, and it's not quite so good in Scott. I don't think it's quite so good. I think all the armors are better in Oblivion, to be honest. Right. Okay. So I don't know how you feel about that. Do you find that? I find it's just more colourful. Since I'm very close, I'm not really getting time to do weakness. So I think I'll just blitz him. I'm not cowering at all. So I just have to take the money now. Because, yeah, that's not worth very much. I think I've already had one like this called Rockshatter, and it's not a bad weapon because that's quite a lot. Oh right, I've come across an unusual mace named Rockshatter on the body of a Nord. The mace has a worn inscription on the haft reading, "To Maeva Bjalfi, in honour of your union, I should hang on to this weapon. I'm sure Maeva will want to know her late husband's fate." Okay, so that's a good one. So good job I picked that up. I still can move, I think. So yeah, that's one thing I like. Is I like it when a quest, you know, you can do it either by finding it first, or by doing the quest first and then going to pick it up. So it looks like it works better in this than it does in Skyrim, because Skyrim I found some of those could go wrong. No, I know, but there was a lot more in Skyrim, so you know, it makes me wonder if, you know, but it's up to the modders have been fixing it, thank goodness, because fortunately they don't seem to want to do that anymore. Right, we're going to carry on, because I don't need to check back, because I'm pretty sure I looked around everywhere. I don't want to keep going back all the time. I do that quite a lot, I notice. It's because I can't always remember where I've been, so it's maybe somewhere where I found it, although I don't think I did, no, because it would have showed up. But I know we went into a couple of places and we didn't continue in because there was somebody.
Hello? Who's there?
But yeah, I've still got the sound. It's a little bit iffy, so I'm not quite sure whether there's something wrong with this or not. So, right, so I think I'll tell you what, I'm gonna do that, then I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to do that. Now I'm trying to explode this character, but I've got to back myself into a corner. Okay, but I'm trying to do mostly mage stuff. Oh, he landed right on the fire almost. But yeah, we'd love to pick up all the stuff, but obviously, well, I'll tell you what, we are picking all the stuff up. I keep forgetting that I can just take my feather potion. I keep forgetting that over and over, so let's take that feather potion. So I think it's just under F. I hope. Hang on. Let's just go back to where the F's are. Although, take a look what something it is on that. I just wish they put the, you know, what it is first and then do what it does, you know, damage afterwards or something. But I don't know, they do it in their own sweet way. Right, I'm trying to think what I'm looking for now. Trying to find feather, aren't I?
You used to have Beast of Burden scrolls too.
Do I have a Beast of Burden one, do I? Oh, okay then. Let me have a look at that. Got a Beast of Burden, have I? Ah. Okay, well I'll take that one then. That'd be better. Okay, and then we'll do let me do the light. Just so I can see and you can see. Okay, so we got that. Okay, where am I going? Just orientate myself again. Right, so we're okay there, nothing there. So we come through. That leads down there, so we may as well do that. Yeah, I think I'll give up on crates because they're, you know, we were always looking for torches or repair hammers. We don't need to do that anymore. Occasionally a torch. And lockpicks we don't need, so we don't need all that stuff. I think I just did that. No, I didn't. Okay, this is why you know, because when it's not bright, it kind of fades in with the background sometimes. All right, so let's go back out, and looks like we've got to go out here somewhere, which might, you know, tie up with the other place. Okay, so that should be everything. Right, I'm being very serious today. Are you liking the new serious RayRay? And the even quieter. I'll tell you what, Oblivion went one step beyond one quest, didn't they? You, just to make me go all the way back again, you fierce rotters, you. Is there any way I've gone back up? Now, that's a little bit of a sorry trick, isn't it? I'm not very happy about that. Have I got all the way around? I don't think that's very. I think that's a very silly joke. Am I going the right way? Yeah, I'm going the right way. Right, watch out for the trap. Yeah, I didn't think that was very funny. But I remember when I first played this. My God, the flipping traps. They're devilish beasts, aren't they? They kind of eased up on them, you know, because I think, you know, Skyrim is like, oh, let's make it a little bit easier. I don't know. I think I quite like it. You know, I don't mind being caught out by a trap, even if it is, you know, a vicious one. But I went the wrong way there. I've got to go that way across the broken bridge. So I'll have to jump across there using my superior athletic skills. Look at that. Look how far I can jump. Plus jumping over that and avoiding that trap at the same time. So you know what I mean? Traps all over the place in this. They're a murderous bunch, aren't they? God, there's no door. Is this going back to the same place? Is that the same barrel? Nope, definitely a different one. Looks similar though. Right, okay. Okay, so hopefully this will come back into the other side for Fort Strand. Okay, now I'll just finish off my nuts. Hope you're all enjoying it. Hello there, Butcher of Amsterdam. I'll get a sneak hit on it first, or I might just put a potion on that, just to warm it up. No point silencing him because he's not doing, you know what. I could damage fatigue, therefore she won't be able to move. I'm gonna drain magical. That'd be a bit pointless, wouldn't it? That'd be something to put on after, wouldn't it? Right, damage helps not much, but it is two things. May as well get this sneak attack in before blitzing her with my Utzenbladen. There it is. Just a word I just made up. Right, we'll have that. And we'll have that. Right, and then we'll see what's about. Oh God, it goes ever on. Oh my goodness, that goes all the way around there, because, you know, there's got another one over there. So, I mean, that's obviously the way out. So I'd say let's go down this little side entrance. Do you want me to put the light back on? I wasn't expecting this at all. Right, rats everywhere. Ah! Almost scared me there. It's up to me, right. So yeah, I'm not sure what's happened to my headphones, but as long as it's coming out right for you, you know, if it's later and I'll play it back and it has, you know, obviously I should be really annoyed if it sounds bad all the way through, so, but you've said it kind of sounds alright, NJ, don't you? So I hope you're enjoying it. I hope you're enjoying my playthrough. I mean, I know I'm taking a while doing everything because I'm trying to 100% it, but you know, this isn't a I've already played the game, or you know, it's not one of those where I'm rushing through the main menus. Yeah. You know, the main quest. So you know, I'm playing this as I'm continuing from the first time I did it, where I didn't get a chance to finish it, and then it started crashing. So I'm finally getting to play this game and fulfill what I wanted to do with the first time, which I'm still trying to hang on to that save and try and bring it back from the dead by going to earlier saves, trying to get rid of stuff, in case that is the reason why it's crashing, is because the save file is too big.
Take over Greece.
Well, Turkey take over Greece. Oh, I don't really know, to be honest, Thanos. Thanks for coming in, Thanos. Nice to see you again. How are you? I hope you're well, Thanos. But I don't know. Is that what's happening? I know there's a lot of stuff going on at the moment. You know, it's a bit depressing, isn't it? So that looks like another area again. Right, first of all, let's have a good look around.
Waving hand, medium light skin tone.
Yeah, I do not know what's wrong with these headphones. If I had a spare pair of headphones, I'll tell you what. Let me just do this. Right. Where was I? So I can't remember. Did I? I think I came out of there, didn't I? And back into here. I've done that. So theoretically, going by my latest theory.
Again.
Heavy again, yeah. Okay, let's take another one then. I think I've got a load of them somewhere, but... Well, there's a strong one, that'll do for a moment, won't it? No, it's not enough. Oh dear, press the wrong button again. But I'll tell you what, Skyrim and Oblivion, God, it's a lot of trawling through menus, isn't it? You know, if I take a second one, that should do it, shouldn't it? So I may as well use that up. Right, okay, let me just check where I am. So I think that was where I came out. So I imagine that's it. Because it must have come down there. So that looks like it. Yeah, because we haven't been in this bit. So let's do this one. I don't know why I keep ducking. Oh yeah, I haven't got any soul gems. Yeah, something's going to remind me to buy some soul gems if I start selling off some stuff. I'm going to go for these low priced ones. So see, I hardly ever get sorcery ones. That's why I'm struggling with sorcery. I think it's giving me everything but sorcery. The only ones that are giving me those are mages. I do feel like they didn't give enough options for other guys to carry them, but I can see why, because they're not mages. So I suppose it makes sense, but in reality there's not enough to keep you throwing spells all the time. So it makes it a little bit difficult. Just looking left and right in case there's something on there. Really serious today, aren't we? Right, okay, so it looks like we've done all of that. Because
you need to get grand soul gems to alter for black soul gems.
Yeah, I do, yeah. So it looks like I've been through there. Yeah, I was just checking that name was the same as the one up here. So, like we suspected. So we've done all this map. We've gone into there. We've done all that one, and we've come back through here. So we've now 100%ed it. But I usually have a quick look. In fact, I'll put the light on. I generally put this light on just in case I did miss something. Occasionally I do miss the odd thing as I'm coming back out. So I like to just light it up just so I can keep an eye out, because it could be tucked in, you know, endless little corners. Just check I got the right way. That way. Because yeah, they can kind of like slip into the background a little bit. And you know, you quite easily miss it, because I'm trying to do this at a pace enough that it's not too slow, but a pace enough so that, you know, I don't miss stuff. So I'm trying to find a happy medium. Right. Okay, so let me, hopefully this chat is up to date. Yeah, I need to get some grand soul gems. That's the one thing I do need is those. I am just kind of struggling. I'll tell you what, UIs is my biggest issue in games these days. Right, so we could return that. So I think we'll leave that one for now, because if I take this information, she will give me one weekly, and I can do it every week. So I don't think I need to do that now. So we may as well hand this in. Okay? So let's do that and hand it in. Did it say where it was then? I come across an area around here. The mace has more inscription on the half, reading to Maeva and Bjalfi and Enilroth. I should hang on to this weapon, as I'm sure Maeva will want to know her husband's fate. So it doesn't say where she is, and it doesn't seem to be pointing to where it is, unless it's on top of that. So let me just remove that. Is it showing where this is? It could be that I haven't met that person yet. Yeah, I wish it would do that and it would actually show where it is, but it could be here, so maybe somebody I haven't met yet. So it looks like I can't do that yet. The only thing I can think of is it might be an anvil, because we're close to Anvil, so I'll try that. Right, let me have a drink. I'm being very serious today, aren't I? And I'm trying to use up this sweet. I'm trying to have less of these sweets, because I'm thinking maybe sweeteners may not be such a great idea as well.
When the bow breaks.
When the bow breaks. What's that? When the bow breaks, yeah. So it doesn't say where that is. So
Oops, ignore that.
Oh, hang on. Right, okay. Let me. I'll do it usually around about 9. That's when they open. It's either 8 o'clock or half 8 or 9 o'clock, I think. So I just got kind of too sweet for a minute, but if we try and get rid of all this stuff, I generally sell everything apart from something which is named. So if you see me sell something I shouldn't be selling,
Can I
please shout out.
in some of my wares?
So let's get rid of the Blade of Woe. So now I could, I suppose, do a Daedric War Axe, because that does more damage. So I'm not sure about that. I'll sell that one. You don't need daggers.
That's a good deal.
I don't need that. I don't need that or that or the arrow. But I might keep that, because, you know, is that a special weapon? If I'm not sure whether it's a special weapon or not, I could get rid of it because it's not very strong. So I'm not sure whether to get rid of that or not, but we'll get rid of this. Let me just see if I can haggle a bit more. I'm trying to haggle as often as possible, but not push it too far.
That's a fair deal.
Right, okay. So I'm probably going to create my own stuff, so I'll sell that. Yeah, I'll sell that as well.
You drive a hard bargain.
I'll keep that one because that might boost my stats. And get rid of that one.
A good price for a good customer.
I'll keep the gold stuff. I'll keep the black hand one. Right, is there anything else? I seem to be carrying a lot of stuff, don't I? So I'll probably have to drop that at home. I think I've already got this one. I usually, you know, use those up.
You got a great deal there.
I think I'll sell that one. I think frost shell. Let me just check the frost shell. Hang on.
You too.
Oops. Let me check that frost one. Well, I usually do when I get them, but
Enchanting items in Skyrim took a while to get used to again.
yeah, because I've never ever done it. You know, I'm trying to. When I was trying to look, you know, looking at the UI that told me how to do it, it was a bit. I didn't quite understand, you know, whether I had to press the go back button or whether I had to do or flick across to the thing, and I pressed the wrong button and it came out and I was only able to put one thing on, so I haven't quite worked out the sequence of it yet. So I might oh look, there's Mother's head. I'll keep that as memento. Right, okay, now I'll sell those books. Right, I'm trying to do this as quick as I can.
Only quality goods for sale here.
But yeah, sound is gone completely in my head at the moment. So I think it's, I don't think it's the controller, because the controller, you know, is not out of power. So it's pretty much charged to the full. So I'm not quite sure what's going on with that.
A good bit of gold.
Right, I'm going to keep those survivals. Right, okay, I'm just going to try and get rid of, yeah, the emeralds.
A good price for a good
this
customer.
This one.
An excellent bargain.
So
but
you
yeah,
can't hear yourself talk.
Everything's echoing. Well, I can hear myself, but it's like an echo. Everything is echoing. So it's not because there's TVs on, is it? Is it because of that? Because normally once I plug this in, it cuts out the TV, so it shouldn't be coming out of the TV. So I'm not quite sure what's going on, but it's echoing. I'm just hearing it's either echoing or it's you know, it's breaking up. It's breaking up slightly, so I can't quite hear what they're saying. I can hear most of them, but every now and again, you know, I can't quite hear what it's saying. Well, I think that'll do.
Patronage. Good day.
But yeah, it's like it's just repeating it twice all the time. Not on here, is it?
No echo on this end.
Yeah, I've got an echo through here at the moment, so I don't know what's going on with the audio. I really can't work out what it is, but something's gone wrong here. Let me just look at the audio on here, because this is saying, I'll tell you what, I'm just going to switch it to TV and then switch it back to headphones, see if that sorts it out. It doesn't look as though it is. But yeah, some reason it's gone a bit kind of strange in my hearing, so it's kind of echoing all over the place. Right. Let's go back to our quest. So it don't seem to be showing me where that is. So I wonder if I can ask somebody.
If you need a guard, just look around.
But yeah,
that's
it's just
why
like
things are so peaceful here.
It's
just
like lots of
look
it's
around,
like,
and there's a town guard. Prevents all sorts of misunderstandings.
yeah, it's going like prevent all and it's got an echo. It's also very bitty and it's attacking all the time. You know,
by the time we got there,
breaking
it was
up.
too late. We have no idea how they got in or out without any of our patrols seeing them.
So I don't know what's gone wrong with that, but if it's coming out okay for you, then at least I know it's okay. So I don't know how I'm going to find those, so I'll probably have to just meet up with that person, unless I ask some of the people that's around here. I wonder if he knows, because he's like a beggar, isn't he?
I can see you are a kind soul, gentle lady.
Yeah, it's going. You know, it's going like that.
Blessings of Akatosh upon you.
So it's going a bit weird at the moment.
They still aren't letting me live this down.
No, it's not him.
Do me a favor.
Okay, I'm just seeing if I can find a maven. That's I'll tell you what. Let's look on the map. Let me look on the map and see if there's anybody, you know, there's a house with that particular name. Although I don't think it said the second name, did it? me just see if someone's got a house with that name on. Yeah, I might go into the Mages Guild and get some potions or something. But what I might do, I'll probably do it after the stream, probably. So yeah, I can't seem to find that a house for that particular person, so it could be it's not even in this area. So I'll just have to find that when I find it. So what I would do want to do though is do this one. So let's do that one, activate this quest, go to Brother. Okay, very serious today, aren't there? There's no messing around today. So
Do you
yeah.
want to know what Wiki says?
Do I want to know what Wiki says? Yes, yes. Go ahead.
Well met, guildmate.
Hail, I'm well met. Let's have it right. I'm going to miss that. I am. I'm going to miss that. Do you know what Wiki says? Yeah, go ahead. Tell me. You would have thought, you know, if I went into the correct town, it might mark it.
Outside Anvil.
She is outside Anvil. Oh, what, the one I'm looking for? Okay, well, I'll go in Screever's house because I'm trying to pursue, I think it's the Thieves Guild. So I want to kind of get a new contract.
What can a humble doyen do for a sly thief?
I might have to sell some stuff. Have I got any bounties to pay off?
The hunter can pay his fines to the guards, serve his time, or pay this one half.
At Whitman Farm.
Okay. For you to get rid of, oh, none. Okay, okay.
This one.
So, Thieves Guild
You
special
are unproven, or at least insufficiently proven for the tasks this one has available. Gold is the blood of the Thieves Guild. Keep the fences busy and rich. Then come to see me.
Okay, right. So it looks like I have to sell off some more stuff first. I think I've got to fence some stuff, so I'm gonna have to do a bit of steal. I'll steal from her house. So I'd have to fence some stuff, you know. Not
Steal
really
more
kind of
stuff.
Steal more stuff, yeah. I won't do Screever's house. What's the chances of me? I'll probably get caught here, won't I? Right, I'll tell you what. This is stealing, isn't it? I mean, we have to kill this guy. So, you know, everything I get in here is up for grabs, isn't it? I mean, it says red. Right, I'll take that. I probably won't get much for it. I mean, there's something in it. I say, you know, let's take as much as we can, although preferably something useful.
Oh, look, another Oblivion gate on your compass. Another
Oblivion gate. They seem to be popping up all over the place. It definitely wants me to do these Oblivion gates, doesn't it? I get slightly tired of it. Slightly. Probably why I didn't do them all the first time is, you know, A, I didn't know how many I could do, and B, I probably thought, oh god, you know, it's just get it going. You know, I'm not really sure what I did the first time. Is that all there is? Nothing decent in this house? Nothing at all? I'll take that. I mean, it's not much of value, is there? They do tend to follow the player. Is there nothing in here worth nicking? Says Wendy, who suddenly turned into a thief. But yeah, everything's worth. Oh, I don't know. That's something. Oh, this could be interesting. Wendy, what are you doing? I don't know. I suddenly turned to theory. Didn't move your lips there, did you? No. Well, I mean, it's all stolen, you know, I may as well have the whole lot. That's not worth much. What about a silver bowl? Not worth much. I mean, we've got to get about 300 or something. No special loot boxes.
And she used to be a good girl.
Yeah, she's turned to the dark side. Pewter mug, I mean, it's trash, isn't it? I need to go into the armory or something, and do something bad in there. Where's the door out? Anybody know where the door is? Try looking on the map. Just there. Ah, there it is. So everything, it's like doors, can be a different colour, but in here they're all pretty much the same. Well, what can I steal? I could always nick something off of him, I suppose.
What's this about?
But I don't particularly want to steal. Right. Does it tell me how much I've stolen? Probably doesn't, does it? Let's have a look at my stuff a minute. So yeah, I want to do the Shivering Isles too. So my fame is 123, but I have an infamy of 40. So I don't know how to get rid of infamy, because I haven't seen a way of getting rid of it. So how does one get rid of infamy? That's one thing I haven't been able to work out, because it says about there being infamy in the game. It doesn't tell you how to get rid of it. So I don't quite know what to do in that respect. I'm very tempted to go in the church. I'll tell you what, let's find something else, because I don't really want to go down, Right, where's the quest? So I've got to flog some stuff off before I can do that. I can't do that one. So the only other one I've got is to do that, or do that, which I haven't got a black soul gem, and I don't know where to get a black soul gem. So I've got to sell 300 worth of that. So the only thing I can think of doing is to go into the local establishment and steal stuff, which I feel is a wrong move, really, especially as they're all murderously watching me. I'll tell you what, I'll go through normally. Anything to get a quest. Excuse me, I'm just browsing. Do you mind if I browse? Yeah, he's looking at me. It kind of gives me the impression that I may not get away with that. And, they'll probably follow me all the way up the stairs. Probably knowing them, probably all the way up the stairs. He'll probably follow me. Yeah, there he goes, you see.
Or a guard's barracks.
A guard's back, yeah, that's a good one. Right, so that's the trouble. See, that's the I think it was noticed in Skyrim as well. They're very suspicious of you. See, when you're friends with them. Better not do that. Is he watching? He is. See, although he's watching there, but it says I'm hidden. So I don't know whether to go in here or not. So I'll do a quick save a minute. That's the trouble. It doesn't quite work how we expect it to work, do we? Really? Because it's like. But I guarantee I'll get arrested as soon as I go out, which will make my infamy even worse. I guarantee the guards are here of this. It's a closet door. Oh, hello there. What a lovely day it is, isn't it? Very tempted to look at that.
There's one near the Mages Guild in Imperial City, and you could check in with Mages Guild.
I'll go back out. Well, we haven't been arrested yet, but I'm guaranteed. Here he comes now. Stop! You're under arrest. Wait for it. Right, where's the other shop? I feel I have to raid the local area. Got to make some money somehow. How I ended up on this terribly sad road. So I need a fair deal. Now, that's probably the best place to go to nick stuff. Wendy doesn't like this at all. She told me herself, didn't you, Wendy? Oh, what done, Ray? Yes. Ventriloquism at its finest.
Don't steal from the poor.
Don't say, oh yeah, I'm not going to steal from the poor. I think this is. Well, I'd say that's a fair deal. I wonder if there's a back door. Yeah, what they ought to do is do a back door for thieves. Oh, I thought for it was a back door then. Right, okay, well I'll go in. Nobody's going to know, are they? I'll tell you what, I'll come here in the middle of the night. It's not a bad plan, that, Ray. Right, I'll do this. Anything to eat? I'll try a chewing gum. By the way, physical media's coming back. Records, you know, tapes. What about a mini tape? Because I would like these to come back. Because these were incredible. I'll see if I can open it. I thought I'd open it. I'll put my glasses on.
No.
Oh dear, I think I've I locked this? I think I've locked it or something. I can't open it anyway. Oh, I think it's because there's no battery in. But yeah, it's a mini disc. Right, I'm going to go in here. I have to do some stealing because I want to do all the quests if I possibly can. I know it's against the rules of you know, we didn't want Wendy to go down this road, but you know, it's her road, she can go down what she wants, but she didn't want to do this. She fought it fiercely, didn't you, Ray? Wendy, sorry. Because we are two separate people. Doesn't weigh much, that, is it? That's 3.
I still haven't replaced my LP, cassettes and 8 tracks.
Yeah, apparently it's coming back. So I say, jolly good idea of hanging on to it because it's all coming back. Everybody's getting fed up of streaming, mostly because it's too expensive. So go back to your physical media. We should have stuck with that in the first place. I think she might be aware of me now. I've actually just gone for a practice walk. Oh good, she's going to bed. Excellent.
Yeah, I'm going back to DVDs and such.
Yeah, I'd say hang on to them, you know. Physical, yeah, that's what we all want. We all want games as well. All our games, I want everything to be physical, thank you very much. Those were better days. I'll tell you what, some of these people's houses, it's like, hardly anything worth nicking, is it? Well, don't pause. I'd go through there if I were you. I'll tell you what, I'll open the door for you, save you a bomb, wouldn't it? Want me to open that for you since you've forgotten your key? I'll rob her blind now. Oh, what have we got? Book, that'll do. That'll do.
Well, the movies anyway. To be honest, cassettes had a tendency to
yeah,
break.
cassettes, yeah, they weren't quite so good, but my cassettes still work. I mean, the ones that, you know, I got back in the 80s or whatever, or 20s, or do you know what I mean? How accurate you got to be with that? They got to be like exactly at the top, you know, just slightly down or just slightly short. Oh, I'll tell you what, we'll have all that. Sorry, love, I'll put it all back later, I promise. They could have given. No, I couldn't take it out of the pockets, of course. Okay, I'll seem to be. Whoops. You still have your Walkman, yeah. I'd hang on to it.
Get out of here.
Oh dear, she may have spotted me. Well, I feel like I may have been caught out there. I'll tell you what. Next time I do a character, I think what I'll do is I will do a character, and they're going to be a certain type of character who's not going to do anything bad, so they're not going to join the Dark Brotherhood or something. So I think I'll do that next time. Try and do it a bit different. Right, let's see. I need something to... So I can pick up a load of stuff. Flog it. I don't know if I've got enough yet. Anybody seen Feather yet? I haven't seen it yet. Have I not got a feather potion? I should have tons of feather potions. I can't have used them all already. I mean, I might have done. Anybody see feather? I'm trying to do it quick, but sometimes I think I got to go past. Chameleon. Could take a chameleon one, couldn't I? They're slightly more elusive. Anybody see a... No feather ones? Oh, come on. I'm getting out as fast as I can, lady. I just don't know where the door is. Could be just there. Although I think there's somebody waiting out there. No. Well, that's a lie straight away, isn't it? I mean, I said there was a doorway out. I don't call that a doorway out, do you? It could be this is the lower section.
Or spell.
Get out, or I'll call the guard.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to get out, but I can't find the doorway out. Oh, God, hang on, mate. Oh, I think this is what I struggled the first time. I do struggle on some of the things on this game. I really do. It's like, my God, it confuses me at times. Let's just see if I can do something while she's watching. No, I don't want that one. Beast of
Burden there.
Right. Beast of Burden, right. Restore health and feather, that'll do. Right, let me very quickly take this. Anybody know what it would come under? I mean, it should be feather, shouldn't it? Oh, I got a fed up with going through this menu, I really do. Oh, there they all are. Right, okay, we'll take that. Right, where's the flaming door? Where's the doorway out of this place? Bravo, right, good. I mean, I'll probably get arrested now. I'll nick all my stuff. Alright, where's Screever? Right. Right, let me wait till morning. Otherwise I might upset her. What is the time anyway? 10 to 6. Pop in. God, you always got to wait at me. Where's Screever? Oh. Where is she? In the pub? What'd you go move for? Sorry, she's in the lodge. I gotta walk all over there. Gotta be kidding me. Hopefully nobody here. Is this the Lucky Lady? I wonder what happens if I do that again. I'm not really sure. I'll tell you what. What if the Lucky Lady improves my luck? Yeah, the sound is still weird. So I'm not sure what's going on with the sound. There's like Screevers over here somewhere. In the old, and she must be resting here. I mean, she's got a house. Maybe she's coming here for a quick half.
Ah, the prowler approaches.
Screever!
What can a humble doyen do for a sly?
Oh, I haven't got to see you, have I?
What do you want to know?
Oh, hang on. Hang on. Where can I
The
find a
best
fence?
fences are only available to the higher rank.
Right, go on. Anybody know where these two people are?
Ungar lives in Bruma. He doesn't have much money, but he's the only place you can sell hot property if you are new to the Thieves Guild.
Ongar.
Shadowhide the Hunter.
What was the other one? I thought it'd been a flog it off the river, but it's like, God, I mean, they could have, at least let us do that, couldn't they? Because there isn't one for, like, selling stuff. I mean, the only one I can think of is the guy that, where is he? What's that guy that we can sell stuff to? Was it in the Walnut Inn? In the a fence? He's a kind of dodgy guy. See if I can. But have I got to sell it to any fence, or have I got to, do it to a registered one? Yeah, that's any trouble. It doesn't give you a lot of. It didn't really, you just got to remember what they say all the time, and I find it a bit of a struggle to know, to remember all these things. That's the trouble. So there should be a guy somewhere that you can talk to. Here he is.
You need something special? Check out my wares.
So I don't know if this guy is a fence.
Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
So I'm not sure. So let me have a look. I don't know what it'll come under, but let's have a look, see if any of this is stolen. But of course, it's annoying that you don't know who you got to go to. You got to write all stuff down. I don't like writing stuff down. Yeah, if I had the manual with me, I suppose it might tell me, mightn't it? But nothing even looks like it's stolen. I don't see nothing stolen. Because this is a very long list, isn't it? So I might have to move on because, this is taking too long, isn't it? I think. Makes you wonder if they're going to make the, they must do more categories. Oh God, and then one flick and all that reset. But it's annoying having to do all this stuff. It really is.
Usually it will say on top stolen amount.
Because it's not, at least in Scotland they did more, did one for books, one for keys, but they need to do it so there's something for everything, so that if you've got to add a few more things, then so what? It just makes all this stuff having to go down a great big long list like this. And at the moment, even though I've stolen that, it's saying that none of that stuff is stolen. Oh, good point.
Walk always in the shadow of Sithis.
I don't know where they all live. That's the trouble. Is they always got to be certain people. And I can't remember where, the people. I've always got to ask to find out. So it's a real pain for me to work out all this stuff. And I know I should take notes, but I don't like taking notes all the time because I might lose the piece of paper.
Oh, he's Dark Brotherhood.
So I never know how to look this stuff up, because I like to do it. I do wish it was a dark colour instead of a light colour. That's all. This throws me because in the original game, it went dark when you pressed it, which I think is a better way of doing it because white on white is not really showing up very well. But what I want to know is how do I want to be able to sell stuff. So it should tell me who they are. But it doesn't tell me, you see. It would have been nice if they had told me who they are. So I've got to kind of ask them and then try and remember them. But Ulgar. Let me see what you said, NJ, because you know I get sick of looking up stuff all the time. I really do get annoyed that I have to look up stuff all the time. He's Dark Brotherhood and he's... Is it Ulgar? He's Dark Brotherhood, is he? But you know, this is what holds me up is all this stuff. So I think I'll leave this one. I think what I'll do, because I'm running out of time here and I don't want to spend all day trying to work all this stuff out. I'll have to just find out on my own. It won't tell me where that is, so I can't do that either. It says activate the quest, look, but it doesn't tell me where it is. So if you activate a quest, it should be pointing that out. Because it said activate quest. Now, because it said activate then, instead of, you know, because the first time I did it, it didn't say activate. It's not actually showing me where it is. I've been to all the major towns. I may not have spoke to them. So if anybody knows where that is, but what I'm trying to do is just find somewhere to explore just for the moment. I'll tell you what, we'll go over here. Yeah, I think I'll go here, so I'll probably get an enemy attack. You know, I think that's true. I'm not getting time to do all the things I want to do in my games. I'm never having enough time to do it all. So that's the only problem. It's, you know, because I'm doing, you know, 3 a week and all that. I don't get time to search through all the stuff and do all the things I want to do. Right, okay, let me...
What rank are you in Thieves Guild?
I'm not sure at the moment. Right, yeah, Azura Star is that, okay, so let me recharge that. And then what I'll do is I'll do this. And then try and get the soul. So, oh, I've got no soul. Yeah, I keep forgetting that I've got no soul gem. So, and then again, you know, running out of magicka. So it's my biggest issue with this game is I can't do anything all the time. I'm forever having to. I'm just running out, and it really does stop me doing anything. Kitty cats count as humans. Right, okay. So I've got to use these scrolls. Like,
this is the part where you fall.
That missed, honestly. Yeah, and every time I go back, I've got to go and move this again. And for some reason that won't even move. For some reason. Why won't this work? Right, God. I think they should have kept the menu as it was, because I was used to the old one, although occasionally you flick onto something else. This is just confusing, I find, this particular menu. Yeah, why change the whole way that it works for something else? So yeah, so I'm always having to go through my inventory all the time. Every time I want to take a potion, you know, I've got to do this all the time. And it's just tiring to have to work through a load of menus like this over and over and over again. And it doesn't ever stop. And I wish now I hadn't done a mage, because I'm getting very frustrated about having to go in this menu all the time. Just to like keep throwing spells. You know, I've got to take so many of them, that's the trouble.
Up down and bleed to death.
Because I can't make enough. They should have done a better system.
Oh, look at all that stolen stuff you're carrying around.
Because I want to do all the stuff at range and I can't do it. But you see how I stack up a few there, look. and suddenly it goes terrifically fast. But I would have to do, like, you know, millions of these things. Right, okay, so all I wanted was to get here. But the trouble is, whenever you move in this game, it's like, oh dear, it's beginning to take a strain on me, all this stuff. It really is. Having to constantly go into that menu, you know, and you're probably sick of it as well. They got to do something about this menu system. They got to do a better, quicker menu system. Yeah, Skyrim was a lot better, so I knew where they were, and I'm getting the idea of where some of these are, but it's still annoying to have to do all the time. And I don't want to spend my stream complaining about something.
You can put stolen stuff in home to save for later.
Yeah, I'll have to do it. I'm trying to find something interesting for you to view at the moment, and you know, it's not working at the moment because I can't do things because something holds me back all the time. And yeah, that's my big issue with this game. There's always things holding you back. I don't think I'll bother with the bear. But I usually have a quick look around. There's sometimes a box, but I'm going to do this quick now because I know, you know, games obviously. Right, we've captured a soul. You have to have enemies and things, but I'm very quickly go up here a minute. I don't want to go all night. You know, me and Jess are going to be playing again tonight, so you know, I don't want to be too long with all this stuff. But I know when I first played this game, you know, I admit, I know I'm coming back, you know, probably a few days later. So theoretically, another lot could have come in. But I don't know. As much as I'm loving this game, I'm kind of, you know, annoying that I can't throw enough magical spells, which is making me do this mage quite difficult because I wanted to do it 90% mage and just using the axe as an absolute backup. What you're all playing Avowed, yeah, playing Avowed, yeah. I'm enjoying. I mean, you know, with Avowed, it should have been a lot better because it, as I say, because it had a bit of an up and down thing because of, you know, stupid decisions by Microsoft, which they're all doing at the moment. They're all doing stupid things. They want you to do live service. They don't care about anything else. They want live service games because those are games they can shut down in a few years. They made the money out of it. They just want to, you know. So it's all about that at the moment. They don't really want to. You and Jess, yeah. So they don't really want to, you know, spend 6 years making games all the time. You know, they're trying to get away from that. They want you to just, you know, get stuff which the last 5 minutes, they can get rid of it, dump it, you know. It's all about greed and nothing else. And God, I'm fed up talking about it, to be honest, because, you know, I mean, they've seen enough games fail to know that it's not working. We don't want it. So, but they will keep trying until they convince us. Looks like we picked a really complicated one. Okay, looks like we got a complicated one here, and the trouble is I didn't get rid of the stuff first, so I think I made a mistake here by coming in here. So I'm going to take a feather one. Sorry everyone, but I kind of get frustrated at times with games.
When you get frustrated, go beat a wolf.
I'm trying to do this as efficiently as I can. I've got a sound problem. So, you know, the sound is gone as well. So it's not, you know, I find it really difficult to concentrate at the moment due to I can't hear most of what's being said. It's all being it's all breaking up all the time. So it really is annoying. So I'm just going to get out, dump this stuff. Hope I can get out of here. And I might have to carry this on next week, because I think that's my only fault with Oblivion. You know, it was annoying the first time as well, because I had to constantly keep dropping stuff off or selling it.
Did you watch Laughing?
Did I watch the Laughing? I don't really watch TV, to be honest, at NJ. It's not something I can't remember the last time I watched the TV, so to be honest, I don't find anything interesting on TV at all. So, see what I mean? These guys move so fast, it makes it impossible for you to hit them sometimes. So I have to use this axe, even though I don't want to do it. But it's almost like this is a multiplayer at times, where everywhere you go, things spawn in. Everywhere you go, things spawn in. But it's the stories that make it great, and the missions. And I know all games are kind of made that way, but I know some games do it better than others, don't they? Yeah, and that's what Avowed suffered from. It was a multiplayer game, which then became a single player. So then you didn't get one or the other. It became somewhere in between the two, which doesn't please the multiplayer and it doesn't please the single player. So that's why Avowed didn't get quite as good a reception as people wanted. Is because of those decisions to
Howdy gnome waving hand, medium light skin tone.
And what with my audio issue, my audio problem as well, where everything I hear is just totally distorted. So therefore I can't hear half of what's being said here. So it's making it really difficult for me to understand anything that's going on in the game at the moment.
RayRay say hi.
Right, somebody come in. So sorry if I'm saying
waving
about that.
hand, waving hand.
Oh, greetings from South Africa. Oh, hello. Hang on. What's that, gnome? Right, let me just write you down a minute. I'll just write it down just to say thank you for coming in. Gnome 69 Ds. Okay, all right. Thank you for coming in. Gnome 69Ds. How are you? Yeah. Welcome. I hope you're okay. I hope I haven't missed anybody else, by the way. Because I've got a sound issue at the problem with my headphones. At the moment, I can't really hear most of what's being said in the game now. I can barely make out what they're saying. Right, I'm just trying to wait till the shop's open. I'm just going to get rid of this stuff. But it's like sometimes, sometimes it works at 9 o'clock, but they're supposed to be ready about either 8:30 or 9 o'clock, but sometimes you've got to wait. Have I got the wrong time of day? Oh, I have got the wrong time of day. Sorry, I didn't realise that was I read that wrong. So I hope you enjoy it. If you want to do me a favour and hit that like button, I'll very much appreciate it. But it's entirely up to you. I'm not out for a million subscribers, but it'd be nice to know that people come in and watch. Hello there, Borba.
We've got everything the adventurer
I can't really
needs.
understand what she's saying.
I'm an old adventurer
Sound is
myself,
so bad.
and I know what's wanted.
I'm just reading the text. That's how bad it is at the moment. I've got a job to understand what they're saying. It's like such a confusing way of doing this. So I'm tempted to keep that one. So I think that might be why. Yeah, because I've got all these, so I should have dropped those off really. So there's not much I can drop apart from this. So let me drop these a minute.
Good price for a good customer.
I mean, it's coming out to me. It's like, that's what's coming out. That's what I'm hearing. I can barely make out the words, to be honest. Is there anything else I can sell? I mean, I know a lot of people who, you know. I'll tell you what, I will sell these. I'm just trying to see if there's anything valuable. Anything. I need to drop off those weapons. I'll keep Mother's head. It's because really, yeah.
Come back and see me again.
Yeah, you know, that's what's coming out from me. Just like somebody's, you know. That's what I'm hearing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop this off. So it's probably a good idea to finish in a minute because I'm under.
The last time you streamed, you turned something down because it was drowning out your voice.
Oh, did I? Yeah. Yeah, I seem to have an audio issue today, so I don't know whether it's just the phones have gone dead or whether it's a problem that I'm broadcasted and the mic thing is not functioning. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what I will do. Could you tell me? Although I don't think that will make any difference, to be honest. I was going to change it to something else on the audio, but I don't think that I would notice this. I think it's just an issue at the moment with right. What am I looking for here? I'm trying to go to the castle. But that's the trouble when you play any of these games. They never give you enough room to carry some stuff. Now I know they have to have some kind of limit. But I think the idea that a few games have had about having a stash, so you can just put it in the stash box. I think that's an excellent idea.
Games?
How long have I been playing games? I've been playing games since computers first came out. Not when the very first computers, but when from about the late 70s. You know, when they had the first, Atari machines came out with the cartridges. We've been playing them since then. So I've been playing games a long time, and I've played all different genres. And I've played first-person shooter. I've tried isometric ones, side scrollers, all kinds.
Favorite game of all time.
Favorite game of all time. I would probably. It's a really tricky one because Skyrim and The Witcher, I find, is the best two games that I've played for a long time, and my view sometimes changes which is top. Overall, probably Skyrim, because Skyrim, I've played it a long time. It's kept me interested. I've been playing it since the day it was released. Okay, so I have a very long association with Skyrim, so that probably goes down as my favourite because I've played it the most. But The Witcher, I think, is a higher quality RPG overall, but it hasn't got so much on the replayability. So, I like Skyrim because there's a lot of replayability in it. I like The Witcher because it's probably one of the top RPGs ever. Right, I'm just going to dump this stuff off a minute. That's a question. I'll dump that one off as well. Right, I'm just going to dump a load of this stuff a minute, and then just so we can carry on with that fort. I'll grab all this stolen stuff back.
How about Breath of the Wild?
Breath of the Wild, yeah, Breath of the Wild I would also rate up there as one of the best games I've ever played. So yes, I would definitely put that in there. I have played that all the way through, got every single, I'll put that in here. All the shrines, done the whole of the main quest, so I've done most of the stuff in that. So I'm just dropping as much as I can. There's just a few side quests I haven't been able to quite finish. So just a few of those. I'll get all this stolen stuff back. I'm just trying to get as light as possible. I'll take all that stolen stuff back when I get to it. I can't do that off camera, I think. But let me get rid of all this a minute. Maybe those two, and get rid of one of those. I'm just trying to be as light as possible so I can carry as much as I can. And I don't think I've got any welcome stones. Right, okay. I probably haven't got time to continue with that castle because you know, I've got to put my tea on. I've got to play Jess tonight. So Jess has finished the No Man's Sky. I haven't finished it because me and Jess have found that a very frustrating latest update that they've done, where you got to get rid of a load of recycled stuff. And because of the way that game is constructed, we keep falling down huge, great big pits in the ground, and the truck to carry the stuff back and forth because you've got to go from the recycling centre. They've made it really annoying. And so I haven't actually played it. Jess has finished it now, but she's found it very frustrating to do. So I've kind of had the... So it's not one of the best No Man's Skies. Yeah, I think there's only two that I haven't really done, and that's the latest one. And there's one where it was really annoying to do because of all the effects that was happening. It prevented you from doing a lot of stuff all the time. So if I find something frustrating, I tend not to do it. So normally I like every one of the No Man's Sky updates because they do a fantastic job. So I haven't really got to it yet, but just struggled through and has managed to finish it. So I didn't think she would because you know, she found it annoying, but she wanted to do it. I'd like to do it to get the extra bits, but I can't see that I'm going to be doing recycling. Doesn't sound like the most exciting thing in the world, do it? So I haven't been really had a chance, but they give you a long time to do it. Right, there's a hero there, so we'll just get rid of him. I tend to like blast them. I won't pick up that, that's way too heavy. So let's say, hopefully, you know, there might just be one bit. But I would like to find those Shadow Bash wine or whatever it was. I think I've got two more to go. The two places that I've been to, you know, they both give you two, so I'm going to need 6. So, you know, I've only got, out of all the forts in the game, you know, there's probably just one more. But as you can see, we're always out of magic all the time, so it's a bit of a pain. I just hope I don't get vampirism. I'm generally just picking up the stuff that's worth a fair bit, and I'll pick up these healing ones, but really I've got so many healing ones it doesn't really matter now. I find most of these they're not very strong. If they're not strong, I don't bother with them. I only want the best items. I don't want the one that are in between. Right, I'm just look around here. I won't pick up the wolf pelt either. Gauntlets of punishment. I have that. Ring of perfection. Does a lot of stuff, that. I'll take that one. So I'm going to try and rush through this a little bit because but if there's another new area, I'll probably will continue this next week because I don't want to be too late all the time because it really puts me behind. Me and Jess lately, we haven't found a game that me and Jess want to, you know, we haven't found a co-op kind of game that we can play. We've kind of, the one that we were doing, we've kind of gone off it a little bit. Just see if I can continue. I'm trying to work out the area to go, which is the new area. Yeah. So we haven't really found something to play. So we've just been like, you know, I've been watching a video or something, or just to be watching, playing something. I'm literally doing Minecraft at the moment. I can't seem to get into there for some reason. Might be I've got to go all the way around here, down there and then under. So for a minute we'll just go this way. I think I've been that way. Let me put the light on and repair my armour.
Have you played RDR2?
I've played a bit of Red Dead Redemption 2, but I found it really slow, very slow beginning, so slow that it really put me off. You know, I like the gunplay and all that kind of stuff, but for some reason I kept getting arrested all the time by just bumping into people. So I kept getting arrested so much that it actually put me off of playing it. It seemed like wherever I went, something happened, or bumped into somebody or whatever, or just the slightest little thing was causing me to, you know, I accidentally went into the wrong place or something. So I continually kept running from the law. So in the end, it kind of put me off of playing it. So what I've heard is a fantastic game, and I have got it. That kind of put me right off the game. So I don't know how to you know, continue to advance on it now, because I found it just so tricky just to stay alive and keep going. But you know, the actual stuff that I did do, I really enjoyed it. But yeah, I just found it tricky. I kept breaking the law for the slightest little thing. But I'm not doing the weakness to fire thing at the moment, because I'm trying to rush this a little bit. Because you know, I want to, you know, get my tea on, so me and Jess can have a bit of a chat. I'll probably take that one. Don't forget the weapons are separate, so they are separate. They won't be in their inventory. It'll only be in your inventory if I'm not using it. Let me get rid of that chewing gum. Right, I'm just trying to go around this kind of final area, and then we'll see if there's you know, somewhere else we can go, like a second area. You know, it could be that there's just one place. If there is, then that'll be good.
Enjoy the stream. I'll stop by more in the future.
Okay. Is it Nomi69? Okay, Nomi, thanks for popping in. Thanks for answering asking those questions. So yeah, it was nice to hear from you. Always makes me happy when people come in, especially if you're new. You know, asking me things, because you know, I don't mind answering some questions, and you know what my interests are and all that lot. So you know, you learn a bit about me, I learn a bit about you. So
waving hand, medium light skin tone.
So thanks for coming in. This is kind of favourite part of what I do is chatting to you guys, and you know, just learning things from you and chatting about things. Right, I'm trying to get round to there, so I might have to go all the way back here, and it looks like I can't do it from here. There's a wall, so it looks like I have to find a way around here somehow. It's night in Greece, is it? Okay, okay, Thanos. Thanks for coming in, Thanos. It's good night. Yeah, you're probably a little bit ahead of that in the moment. You're 1 or 2 hours ahead. You know, could be you've got to get up for work or something. How do I get around there? I'm trying to get around to here. I can't find a way around here at the moment. I need to get round to this area, but I think this is a dead end, isn't it? Is it a dead end? I'm trying to...
Waving hand, medium light skin tone.
I didn't hear a word of that. That just sounded like stuff coming through my headphones, which I couldn't understand. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be able to continue here for some reason. So somehow, it's probably because it's up, isn't it? So I'm having a trouble to find a way through this at the moment. It's like I can't seem to work out the direction to go. It's not always always clear. So it's not that, but it's in this area. But I've got to find the right way to do it, because that seems to lead to a dead end. So I want to know, how do I get to the other part? I think I jumped down or something, didn't I? And I can't find out how to get back to that now. Is it here? I'm trying to get to the lower area. This is where it kind of sometimes kind of falls down, because which we did fall down. This looks like the lower area, but I can't seem to get to that particular bit for some reason. So I'm kind of struggling with this a little bit at the minute, because I'm just coming to the same point. I can't seem to get down to here, and I can't see where the lower section is. Because this looks like the lower section, so I thought that was going to lead there, but it doesn't. It comes to, almost a dead end here. In fact, it turns the other way, so I can't work out how to do this at the moment. I might have to go round here, so I'm a little bit stuck now. So sorry about that. Sorry, it's a little bit dull for a minute, but I can't quite work out. That's the only trouble with these complicated dungeons, is trying to work this stuff out sometimes. Is, if you don't do a map which is properly the right levels and things, it can prove a bit difficult. It could be that it's this way and it's kind of underneath. Yeah, it could be that it's this way, which is going to lean underneath, which might lead into this. It could be that it's going under here, look, and that's going to lead to it. I just want to go to that last area. I haven't really been checking for the wine, but let me do the light again. It's kind of such a fuss, because you've got to keep reassembling this all the time. Keep flicking through different things. Oh, well, look in there. Oh, and just in case, there's the wine there. I just want to see if I can, this shadow bash. I don't know if it's shadow bash, but something like that. Shadow something wine. So I'm just trying to find that, because I think I only need to find one more lot, and then I've completed it. So, but God, it's going round and round in circles, this thing. I mean, it doesn't look like a main area, but you never know. It could be, inside some of these things, couldn't it? Let me just go around here. So it looks like it's not in this fort. I think I'll go around here and up there. Alright, we haven't been to this bit. I just want to find that. Yeah, the last two. Then I can hand in that quest and it's done. Please let it be that wine. It's got to be in one of these forts. So that looks like it. Done that, done that. That there. So then there isn't anything else I can do really. I was tempted to pick that up. Wrong one. How much can I carry? Oh, not very much. Okay, so let's find the way out now. So let's try and find the way out. Let's use clairvoyance. So it needs me to pick a quest. So I'll have to do, say, that one, activate it. Hopefully that'll give me a destination, and then I can follow. Although it's having a job to follow at the moment. Hey, is it up here? Ah, right, okay. Right, okay, so I can't see any bottles anywhere, but there could be one hidden in there, so... And that leads to a dead end, apparently. It's not flawless, is it? The, you know, they have a destination, and, you know, they hope that you know... Got this map, have they? God, you know... Wish they could lead you out of these places. This is where, you know, this is where Sky Oblivion would be better, because Sky Oblivion is going to do exit points when you get to the end. So it does an easy way of getting out of these dungeons. I don't have to go all the way back through the whole dungeon. That's the only side of this game really, which is you know, a little bit annoying, is the fact you have to do all this, go all the way back through the dungeon. So it's a little bit annoying, but let me just check that one just in case.
It is nice to be able to fast travel from inside places.
Yeah. See, that would be an idea. That's what would solve this whole problem. But it's like trying to get out of some of these, because they're so complicated and they're different levels. That's what makes it difficult. It's why I find Dark Souls so hard to do. It's because in Dark Souls there's loads of these upper levels, lower levels, upper ladder, down ladder. You know, they're all over the place. Plus there's loads of hidden ones, which is why I'm having so much problem with Dark Souls. Because the trouble I find with Dark Souls, although you know it is a good game in its way, everything about it is just really fiddly to do. Navigation is difficult. The combat is difficult. Everything you do in the game is made difficult because the guy doesn't want you to enjoy the game. He wants you to go through an experience, and you know, that makes it really difficult to, you know, if you're not used to that kind of thing in the game. Is how do you get through all the stuff with where everything you do in the game is awkward. That's what I'm finding with the... Wish it wouldn't lead me to brick walls all the time. I think I'm going the right way, right? So that's why I find it frustrating, because some games, they frustrate you. You know, you might have one thing that might annoy you. You might enjoy a game, but one thing can be can sometimes be a turn off. The trouble with Elden Ring is they make everything in that game difficult. The quests are very fragmented. There's bits all over the place. You know, unless you can physically retain all that stuff in your head or make loads of notes, it's really hard to piece it all together. You can only, once you've done a quest, then you can kind of remember it or write it down, or you can watch a video. So that makes it easier to do. Right, so there's another fort there. So what I'll do is I'll move that thing to there. And I think I'll finish there, because as I say, I want to get my tea on. So we'll do this one next time. I'll go back, drop all this stuff off at the nearest town.
Gotta love it.
I'm enjoying the challenge of Elden Ring. I'm just not enjoying the awkwardness of everything being not easy to pick up and understand, and the weird choice of button selections, like to wield a weapon two-handed. You know, you have to press 3 buttons to do that on a controller. You have to press the 2 buttons and then press triangle to be able to go. You know, it's not a very easy to learn UI, and I find UIs are some of these UIs because
Death and Mayhem.
Death and Mayhem, yeah. So it's a good challenge. I'm enjoying the challenge. I'm enjoying the world of it. It's really fascinating place, but it's because I'm finding it hard to navigate in that compared to most games, and because it's more difficult than most games, and it doesn't explain everything. It doesn't always give you all the little facts that are more, you know, some of these really good games do. You know, they kind of let you know certain details, like on Elder Scrolls. You know, I can compare a weapon with another one, and it will tell you immediately this one's stronger. So I don't have to go up and looking up facts and figures. So it does some of it for you. Whereas Elden Ring, it leaves a lot of that for you to find out, and that's why I find Elden Ring a little bit more frustrating than most games. And I think a lot of people, you know, are put off by that because of that reason, and that's why it will never have mass appeal. Is because it's not going to, you know, go to everyone. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Not talking about Elden Ring all night, but I will get back to Elden Ring. But at the moment, I've kind of a bit of a brick wall, so I'm trying to get past that. So thank you all for coming in today. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm still, you know, struggling with UIs and things. So I hope you all enjoyed it today. I'm trying to do the best that I can. I'm trying to be a bit less silly, and you know, see what kind of reaction I get. But I'll tell you what, I'll be glad when I don't have to wear hats, glasses, and things.
Have a nice time with Jess.
Okay, yeah. Hopefully, we usually just chat lately because at the moment the kind of co-op games we were playing, I don't know, Grounded 2 we're finding is a lot tougher than the first one, and you're just getting swamped all the time. So we're not getting so much enjoyment out of. You know, the first one we were there from early access, and you know, it was a nice, easy, kind of gentle start to it. Whereas the second one is like bang, it's gone straight in with the hard stuff straight away. So we've been struggling. Anyway, thank you all for watching today. Hope you enjoyed Oblivion stream. If you did, you know, hit that like, subscribe to the channel because I'll be doing RPGs. Some of the games that I found are my favourite games. Some I haven't played yet, so I'll also want to try new games as well, which is what I'm trying about. Okay, so thanks to NJ. Thanks NJ for coming in. I sometimes wonder, you know, why you put up with me, but hopefully you'll find it enjoyable. Adoring Fan Arena, thanks very much Adoring Fan for coming in. Nice to see you again. Anybody know where Adoring Fan can be found? Because I'm having a job to find him. To GGC Clips, thank you very much for coming in, GGC. Nice to see you again. Steady Wendy. Right, let's turn around. There's Wendy. And I don't know, I've been using this DLC stuff for the moment. Thank you very much to Thanos as well. Come from Greece, Thanos. Good luck. I'd love to go to Greece. I must admit, I'd love to go there. Don't know if I can manage it at my age now. Probably flight of me. I'm probably worried that a flight will get taken over by a terrorist or something. And Nomi69Ds, thank you very much, Nomis, for coming in as well. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit those like buttons, everybody. I'll be back on Saturday with Avowed. Okay, you know, I am gonna, you know, I would like to be able to fit another game in and do this, say, once a week, and see if I can have a bit more time trying to sell stuff and whatever. So I would like to do another game, but the trouble is, the more games I do, the more confused I might be between the games. So 2, you know, it's kind of good at the moment. All right, I was thinking at one point of going down to 2 streams a week, so that I've got a little bit more time. So I'll see about that. But at the moment, I'm quite happy with the 3. So we'll keep that going. Okay, because you know I'm enjoying playing Oblivion. So only when Oblivion, you know, if I can 100% this, you know, that'd be great. And then it might leave a bit of a hole, and it might be I can't find something to do 3 times a week. I might be able to do it 2. So I'll see what I can do. But this is probably going to go on for a long time yet, because you know I haven't finished this character yet. If anybody knows how to restore my infamy or whatever, you know, to get that back to normal, because all these have gone down and I'm not sure how to get it back up, and I think it's because I have to go and, you know, worship at the things, but that's quite an undertaking, because you know I have to find all these places which are not marked, I don't think, so I'd have to go to all flipping 9 of them or 8 of them to be able to get rid of that infamy thing. I think that's what it is. So if anybody knows a quick way of getting the infamy, you know, that my infamy off, so that I can be back to normal, then I can get rid of diseases and things. I'll really appreciate that if you could do that. I'll tell you what I am going to do. I'm just going to check I haven't got vampirism. I have, right, okay, so that, yeah, I was worried that I was going to get that. I'm glad I just thought of that, because I could have forgot there. Oh. I tell you what, you know, this is why I'm struggling with the Kingdom Come Deliverance. It's because that UI is the most, well, I just can't work out. I can't work it out at all. It is extremely complicated UI, and I'm really struggling with it, and that's what's causing me all the problems in that. It's because I got a job to get. There's so many sections that I haven't been able to work it out yet. Right, I think that's got rid of it. I just want to check I've done that, because if I wait too long I'll really struggle, because trying to get rid of vampirism and things, if you get to the 3rd stage, is a really long process, because trying to get a black soul gem is not easy. So I don't want to get vampirism. Okay, so thank you all for watching. So I'll have to try and find a quest for next week, so I've got to sell off some stuff, so if I get time I'll do it. I probably won't get time to do that, because I've only got 1 day. It's what, Thursday, isn't it? So I've only got tomorrow off. I'll probably be time stamping for this video, so it won't leave me a lot of time to do anything else, so I'm always running out of time to do things at the moment, so that's why I'm trying to do my less timestamps and fitting more things into each timestamp, so that I can do less of them. So that's why you might notice that I'm doing less timestamps. I'm trying to save myself some time, to leave myself time to do other things, like you know, do some enchanting in this. Okay, so thank you all for watching. I'll see you all next time. And guess what? I'll see you later. Thanks to everybody that came in to chat. Thanks for asking questions. Please keep that coming. And you know, if you want me to, you know, play some game, you know, suggest them. But at the end of the day, I'm probably going to decide whether I want to play it or not, because I only like certain kinds of games, and they have to be of a certain level of quality before I will think about it. But there's tons of games.
Waving hand, medium light skin tone.
There are tons of games I probably could play, but because I haven't played a lot of them, I'm tempted to have a go on Crimson Desert. After I've been watching, keeping my eye on it, but it looks like it's a bit of a sandbox game where there's lots to do. So it's kind of a little mix. I would say it's like if you imagine Breath of the Wild, but without so many quests. That's what it's like, because in Breath of the Wild you're always distracted by seeing something or a location. Yeah, so you're always, and you want to go off and find out what it is, or you find you know, a puzzle, one of the puzzle areas, and you want to go in there and do the puzzle. And it seems very much like that, Crimson Desert. So what they've said is some of these puzzles are not very well explained, and they're in tutorials. It doesn't really tell you how to do them. You have to work them out, and that's one thing that I've found, which could be a negative in it, is it's not very well explaining things. But apparently it has great combat, has lots of great interactions, has lots of, there's a lot of motion capture on the quests that are in it. So there's some good motion capture, but it's a bit like, it's a world where there's lots to do, and you can just go off, either fight, combat, cut down trees, sell stuff, make yourself look better, make armor or something. There seems to be lots to do, but it's not like a story-driven thing where there's lots of quests in it. So I'm a little bit on the fence on whether to do it or not. I'll see what it's like when it comes out. Okay, but that's a possibility. We'll have to see. Okay, but if it's because it's got a lot of puzzles on it, that's the kind of thing that will put me off. If there's too many of them, I won't be interested in. Because that's why I didn't do Indiana Jones. Is once I found out that Jess was playing it, once we found out there was a lot of puzzles in it, she went off it after a while, and I went off it because I don't like too many puzzles. Breath of the Wild puzzles, they're fine because they're short, they're snappy, they're not too difficult. It's only got difficult towards the end. There's a 2 or 3 which are a little bit tricky, but most of them are fairly straightforward. They're not difficult. And I like those as opposed to the more complicated ones. So that's why I'm not sure about Crimson Desert. Okay, bye everybody. I won't keep you up anymore. Bye for now, and I'll see you all next time. I hope you'll tune in on Saturday for Avowed, because I'm getting the hang of the combat a bit now and trying to keep my distance a bit, and that is a game where I can play as a mage, and I get good, I've got plenty of ammunition to use a mage, and I don't have to rely on a backup weapon like a sword or something. So I'm enjoying the mage part of that, and I think that's why I'm getting some enjoyment out of it. It's because I'm enjoying being a mage. Okay, so I hope you'll join me for that one. And we're carrying on Tuesday and Thursday next week with Oblivion as well. So bye everybody, have a good evening. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you all next time. Bye for now, and keep those comments coming, keep coming into chat, keep asking me questions and giving your opinions on things, okay? I'm really enjoying it. Bye everybody, and I'll see you next time. Thanks to all the people that came in. Thanks NJ, Thanos, and all the rest of them. Thank you all for coming in. Bye for now. Alright, bye bye now. See you later. And take care everyone.